I'm excited to talk to Aaron, the dude who wants to do a second date update today, because he accomplished something that I've never been able to accomplish, and I think a lot of guys have tried and failed at. Aaron met a girl by putting his number on her car after he saw her get out of it and go in somewhere, and she actually called him back. You know how many times I've tried that, Aaron? Girls never call back. They usually just, I think, get the number and are creeped out and then throw it away, but she actually called him back. Aaron, how are you, man?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on here, guys.
Yeah, no problem. It's a pleasure to talk to you. I feel like I'm talking to some sort of celebrity because I've never known anybody that's actually gotten a call back from that. Did you write anything on the note that you left, or you just simply put your number in like, hey, I think you're hot?
No, I just put my number on the windshield. And in all fairness, this has actually never worked for me before. And It's like the first time. But this girl was really hot, and I was like, you know what? Let's just try it and see what happens.
Did you include a headshot?
I did not.
Okay. Where were you? Where were you parked?
I was just like at a fish and chips place and like just going to get some food. And she came out of the car and gorgeous girl. And I was like, oh, I need to try something. So
That's impressive.
Amazing, I know. Yeah. I've never heard of that working before in my life. So it's very rare, Aaron. So tell us about the girl that you went out with. What's her name? Wendy?
Yeah, Wendy. She kind of looks like the dragon girl from Game of Thrones. Like
Oh, nice. High five, dude. Yeah. She's hot.
Yeah. So, I mean, the nice thing is that she did actually call me back, and I said I wanted to take her out on a date, and she said okay, which was really cool.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to this French restaurant she really liked, so we went there.
Did you meet there? Was she like hesitant at all about meeting up with a total stranger?
Mm-hmm. No, we just met there, and I mean, I told her like a little bit of what I looked like, and told her what I was going to wear, so that she could like pick me out at the restaurant. But
that's daring.
No, she was really kind of cool and easygoing. I could have been a real creep. But I don't think I was.
I know. I'm surprised she actually just was like, all right, cool, let's meet up.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it went really well. I mean, we had dinner. It was a nice dinner. And then I asked her if she wanted to like go for like a drive or something. And she said, sure. And so we just drove around my car for a bit and like looked at the skyline and stuff. Yeah.
Did you make it to like Makeout Point? Maybe Cary Park up
Did
in
you drive
Queen
back to 1952 and go to Makeout Point?
At the same time?
Yeah. You guys neck?
Knock some going on?
That is very trustworthy of her to like get in your, I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
You're worried
that you,
about
like,
her a little bit.
Yeah, when he's like,
I am.
Yeah, you want to get in my car and go for a drive?
I mean, I was trying to be as least creepy as possible given the circumstances.
You must be a likable guy, Aaron.
But at the same time, if she's that like comfortable and willing, you must have done something really creepy to also like turn her off.
Well, the only thing that got a little weird was, at one point I asked her like, hey, like you want to come back to my place or whatever. And she said no, and I didn't like pressure her or anything like that, but she got a little quiet after that, and then it was only a couple minutes later that she was like, I think you should go home.
All right.
The implication.
So that might have been a little too much on that.
You didn't wink at her while you were saying it, did you? That could have done it. And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I've called her like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything back. And I guess that's why I'm calling you guys, because I don't know what's happened.
Okay, well, play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
That'd be awesome. Thanks.
All right, man. All right, Aaron, you ready to go with your second date update?
Yes, I am.
I think that the mistake you made was just going for too much too soon. Like, I feel like you met the girl in kind of a rare way. You put your phone number on her car. She actually called you back, and then you went out to dinner, and you made it through. But I don't think you should have gone for the car ride after dinner, and I especially don't think you should have tried to ask her back to your place. Like, I think you were almost there. You know what I mean? You just got to take, like, this. It's okay to lay down a bunt every once in a while and not try to hit a home run every single time. You know what I mean?
Actually, solid advice.
Maybe just a little too ambitious, huh?
Yeah.
All right. You ready to go, Aaron? We're going to call her right now.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Wendy, please?
This is Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Sorry?
This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the morning show on the radio station Moving 92.5. How are you?
What is this?
We're a morning radio show, and we had a guy email us and say that he left his phone number on your car one day, and you actually called him back and went out for a date, and we were just calling you to see if we could talk to you about that for a second.
Oh, God.
Was that?
That was just a terrible mistake.
Oh,
Really?
That's usually
It was?
not a...
You know, your friends will always be like, you have to live, you know, you have to live in the moment. Like, call a guy who leaves his number on your car. No, never again.
Don't do it. Okay. All right,
Sage
Wendy.
advice.
Hey, you know what? I like you, Wendy. You're direct and to the point. So, what didn't you like about him? What was so weird?
You know what? It was going great. Actually, surprisingly, at the restaurant and everything, we decided to go for this drive, and, you know, we're driving around, and I think I was, like, talking about work, like something completely unrelated.
Uh-huh.
And I was in the middle of something he asked me about, and all of a sudden he just interjects the middle of my sentence with, have you ever hooked up with a girl before?
What?
Really?
He asked you that? That's pretty bold.
I don't know. You know what were you talking about specifically? What do you do for a living? It could have pertained to your job.
Whatever. He was not listening to
No,
one
it has
word.
nothing to do. No, definitely not. I mean, like, it was completely out of nowhere, and I just obviously was shocked, and he's like, yeah, I have a girl roommate, and why don't you come over? Maybe we'll just hang out and see what happens.
Stop it.
So, Wendy, he invited you back to his place to have a little menage a trois with his roommate.
Well, that's definitely what it felt like. I mean, unless he just thought I was just going to I don't know.
And he was left
Even
out.
if I had given him some indication I was in A, which I definitely didn't. I mean, this is like the very first time we've ever met. Like,
That's a little much to go
Yeah.
for that. Had you guys even kissed at this point?
no. Of course, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm in this guy's car. You know, like, number two, dummy mistake. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I'm driving around and, like, I kind of just tried to be cool because, like, it's kind of scary. Like, when you realize, like, someone is, like, a freak, you know? I mean, like,
Now you're stuck in
you
his
know,
car.
I mean, he could be, like, a serial killer, you know? Like, yeah, first you hook up with my roommate, and then we eat your heart. You know, it's just like,
Hey, Wendy,
I love Wendy.
Wendy, are you sure that that's what he meant by the whole thing? I mean, I know
Oh,
I know what
come
it
on.
sounds like, but are you sure
oh,
that
I'm
that's what...
sorry. What do you think that means?
I don't know. It
Oh,
could have been
now
completely
he's
innocent.
So
Yeah.
innocent. Jesus.
Well, why don't we ask him? Because Aaron's actually on the other line, Wendy.
Oh,
Aaron, did you ask her to come over and hook up with your roommate
Oh, God.
on your first date?
Aaron.
What I said was, like, maybe we could just come and hang out with my roommate, and then we can see what happens. I was just trying to get to know you. Okay? You were like adventurous.
So you
Well,
were, you were.
agreed with, have you ever hooked up with a girl? And I didn't hallucinate that, right?
I mean, I did ask you that. I just wanted to know if you were interested. I'm just trying to get to know you. That's how you get to know
No,
people.
you were trying to get to know me, so you interrupted the response I was giving you to a question you asked me about my job to ask me if I ever go ahead and hit it with a gal.
No,
Wendy,
like your job is interesting and all, and like we can talk about that. But we're just getting to know each other. So I thought, let's like bring it up a notch. Let's talk about something that has a little more substance to it. And see, feel each other out a little bit.
Aaron, you don't have any shame at all. Like that's getting to know somebody for you is just diving right in like that.
Aaron.
Yeah, you should just go ahead and just be honest and like just get to the meaty stuff of a conversation. You know?
Has this worked for you in the past? Have you had a lot of threesomes in this manner?
No, I haven't, and it's not even about that. Like, if you're not into girls or threesomes, whatever, I don't care. That's fine. I just wanted to get to know you and see, like, where the boundaries lie and kind of get to know who you are.
Where the boundaries
Aaron, you don't think that's maybe like one of those sensitive topics like religion and politics and, I don't know, threesomes?
I'm okay to talk about religion and politics, too. It's not as exciting as threesomes, but, we can talk
Oh
about
my
that, too.
gosh.
Okay, well, I actually really would care to know about religion and politics because that's the kind of thing I like to know about a person. Tells me a little bit about a person before I would go ahead and jump in bed with them and their roommate, for instance.
Oh, awesome, and then let's talk about religion and politics all you want, and then we can talk about other stuff later if you want to.
Oh my gosh. Wendy,
Yeah, actually, I'm definitely not interested in that anymore, so.
Cool, but now I know that, and now we can move past that.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Now that
not
we've
going anywhere.
Now that we've got that all out of the way, Wendy, would you like to go on a second date with Aaron? We will pay for it. Now that you guys you know each other, you got all the
Wow.
weird, there's always that weird tension of, hey, does she hook up with girls when you go out with a girl? Now that we know, would you want to go out with Aaron again? We will pay for it.
Absolutely not. Thank you so much for that generous offer of potential danger. No, I'm not interested in
No?
that.
All right.
Oh.
Well, Aaron, unfortunately, you didn't get a second date, man. Sorry.
I guess I just pushed it too far, huh? Just trying to get to know people.
I
Man.
guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's kind of strange, I know, but
Shoved it over a
Yeah.
canyon and it like pummeled like 5,000 feet down to the earth.
Try to find a stranger. Like there's clubs. I mean, like, people put out classifieds.
Yeah.
You don't just ask a stranger.
hey, Wendy,
Yeah.
we never did get an answer. Have you hooked up with a girl?
Come on.
You'll never know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You know what a fun little thing that I like to do is?
I don't want to know.
I like to find somebody who's into me, right? Thinks I'm good looking. There's a few of them out there.
Eh?
And is attracted to me. And then I just like to use them.
That's
for
not
like
fun. That's mean.
rides places, buy me things once in a while, free meals if I'm ever strapped for cash. It's really a fun thing.
What is wrong with you, dude?
That's actually what I think happened to James, who emailed us for a second date update. He's on the phone with us right now. James, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I think you got used, man. I read your email. We'll talk about it in just a second, but I think that you just got used.
Wow.
Thanks for rubbing it in.
Jubal's good at that.
You're welcome.
Salt wound, it's all good.
Let's talk about your date first. So the girl you want us to call, her name is Kelsey, right?
That's right.
And your email said that you met her at a party. You tell us a little bit about meeting her.
It was a rooftop party, probably about 100 people there. A lot of really good-looking women, but for some reason she really stood out. And I walked up to her, and I used a cheesy pickup line on her and said that I would like to rearrange the alphabet where I put you and I together.
Oh,
really?
God.
Cool.
And that actually worked?
Was it to be funny?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, good.
Yeah, whatever.
Good.
I was really worried you'd be like, no, I thought that's, women like that. So
Yeah.
how did she react when you hit her with your cheesy pickup line?
She laughed, and she said that I was stupid.
That's awesome.
All right.
And she's right.
Oh.
So you guys hung out at the party the whole evening?
Yeah, we hung out the entire night, but I mean, I wanted to play it a little cool, so I kept, walking away from her and coming back,
Oh.
trying to play hard to get. And every once in a while, I'd look over my shoulder, and she would look at me, and
And then you'd turn around and be like, I don't care about you. Whatever. My name is James. I'm doing my thing.
Did you guys go on a date after this?
it was the end of the night, and I knew my plan had worked because she came up to me. It was totally what I had planned.
I bet.
She was playing into your little hand, wasn't she?
Pickup line.
Yeah, you're the winner of the game. Except you're on the phone for a second date update right now, which means it probably didn't work out that well. So she came up to you at the end of the night, and what did she say to you?
She said that her friends had left, and she needed a ride home. I figured she was definitely into me.
Yeah. That's
Now,
awesome.
normally, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
As a guy, you're like, oh, sweet. I know what she wants. But that's not exactly what happened, is it?
No, I totally thought I was going to score. I'm like, cool, this is a great night. So I dropped her off, and she gave me a polite peck on the cheek. And now, of course, I was expecting a little more, but I didn't want to push it. I thought maybe I'd probably see I really thought I was going to see her again. And she gets up to get out of the car, and right before she was leaving, I said, hey, can I call you again? And she's like, yeah, sure, call me.
So
Yeah, sure.
So she didn't go, thank you for the ride, hero man, and give you a big kiss and go, here's my number, call me. You actually kind of had to beg her
Yeah.
for her phone number.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
James,
What has the response been since that night? You've texted her a few times?
Yeah, I called her twice, and I texted her about 3 times.
ooh. James, do you think that you were reading like every cue wrong? Because it sounds to me like she just thought you were a nice guy. Like it doesn't sound like she was super interested.
I don't know. I mean, she kept looking at me the entire night, so I don't... I mean,
Yeah,
it
she
seems like,
needed a ride home.
yeah, exactly.
It sounds to me like she knew that you were into her, and she was like, well, all my other friends left.
Oh,
I'll have that dude give me a ride home.
No, God, I hope not. I mean, that would really suck.
And what has her response been since has she texted you back? Has she called you anything?
I just got one text from her, and she said that she was really busy.
that's always bad.
Another good sign. So,
Oh, James.
Yeah.
James. Sweet James.
everything looks pretty good for you right now,
Oh,
James.
man. I want you to brace yourself for when we call her.
You guys think it's really that bad?
It just sounds like there's a lot of signals there that would mean that she's really not that into you.
It's not bad if you just wanted a friend.
Do you still want to give her a call?
Yeah, I'd really love to hear from her, and I felt we had a connection.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Great.
All right, man, hang on. If you're just joining us for the second date update, James is on the phone. He wants us to call Kelsey. He met Kelsey at a party, played it coy the entire night, was like, hey, what's up? We'll talk for a minute, and then go to another part of the room, hit on other girls, trying to let her know, hey, you're not the only girl in town. He thinks it worked because she asked him for a ride home at the end of the night. I think he got used for a ride home at the end of the night because she didn't have any other options, and she knew that he liked her. James, are you about ready to give Kelsey a call?
Oh, yeah.
And are you wanting to ask Kelsey out on a date, or do you just want to know why she's not calling you back?
Yeah, I definitely want to know why she's not calling me back, but I mean, I would love to go out with her, too. She was really cool. I had a good time with her.
All right, well, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Kelsey there?
this is she.
Hey, Kelsey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
From where? From the radio?
Yes. Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
Ring a bell?
Yeah, I've heard of you guys. Yeah,
Nice. How are you today?
I'm okay. I am really wondering why you're calling me.
We recently had a listener email us about you.
Okay.
It's someone that you met at a party. They liked you a lot, and they would love to take you out on a date.
Okay. Who is it?
That person's name is James.
Yeah, I met him at a party. He was really nice.
I love that response.
You basically just verbally patted him on the head right
did.
now and told him to run along. Is there something that you didn't like about James? Not even to give him a chance to go out on a date with him?
I mean, I didn't even, that was a really crazy night. It was a really crazy night, and,
Can I tell you what James told us about the evening?
okay.
He said that he met you at a rooftop party, and you guys were flirty and stuff like that, and then at the end of the night, you came up and asked him for a ride home, which, to a guy, usually says, all right, I'm about to get some.
Yeah.
And usually, we're wrong about that.
Yeah,
But
there we go.
to a guy, that's what it means. So James thought you were definitely interested in him, and then he was kind of shocked when you got out of the car and didn't even ask for his number. He had to beg you to get your number, and now you just keep saying that you're busy and won't, go out with him.
I know. I feel really bad about that. I do. I feel really bad about asking him for a ride, and
My theory on the whole thing was that you didn't have any other option to get home, and you knew that he liked you, so you kind of used him for a ride.
I mean, that's not completely the case.
Completely. But it's 99.9%.
I do feel bad. It was just such a crazy night, and I did like him, but something happened later, and it's just not going to work out.
So
You were interested in going out with him, but now you're not?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold
I
on,
was.
though. Because the date you guys both describe, or the party you both describe, wasn't crazy.
Well, the party wasn't so crazy. I maybe was a little crazy that night. This is so embarrassing. I don't think I should be telling you what happened.
Oh, come on.
He wants to know.
You should go against that.
So earlier in the night, I had hooked up with this other guy.
Whoa.
Like, in a,
Like at the party or at home?
At the party.
what do you mean, like in a bathroom?
Like the party was on the roof, so we went down into the apartment.
Nice. Wow.
And
All right.
This is crazy. I like it.
So you do that, and then you're like, this guy's not going to give me a ride home. I can tell he's kind of a jerk. I'll ask the nice guy.
right.
he left. The guy left.
Oh, no.
But the worst part is that I found out later he's James's best friend.
So wait,
That they're really friends.
the guy that you hooked up with is James is the nice guy's. Oh, goodness.
Oh, no.
So when I asked him for the ride home, I didn't know that.
So wait,
I mean, I wasn't, he was really nice and whatever, but I had hooked up with this other guy, and then, and so I just thought I would just go home for the night, and then James gave me a ride, and then later when I found out that he and Nick were best friends, I mean, I couldn't call James back and go out with him.
Are you currently talking to the other dude, or was this just a one-night thing?
It was just it was just a crazy
girl.
moment.
Wow.
You are a player. Holy hell.
I like how you tried to tell me that,
That's why this is embarrassing.
Man, you don't need to be embarrassed. I mean, if you're going to do it, then do it. And at least you have some respect for James's feelings.
Yeah, but poor James, though.
Yeah.
She didn't know.
Have you talked to his buddy since then? Or you're just,
No.
that was just it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
But James wants to go out with you.
But I can't tell him
No, you can't
what
do that.
happened.
You know what, Kelsey? You kind of already did tell him.
Yeah.
Because James is on the phone and heard what you just said.
Shut the up.
Nope.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. James, go ahead and say hi to Kelsey.
Wow. Hi.
Hi. I'm really sorry.
I'm just thoroughly disgusted.
Oh,
Wow.
James, that's a
James.
strong
Come
word.
on. That's not fair. I didn't know you yet. I didn't even know you guys were friends. I just didn't know that you guys knew each other. I didn't even know at the beginning of the night that what was going to happen at the end. And
Wait, how did you not know we knew each other? We kind of hung out the entire night.
well, I figured you guys knew each other, but it wasn't until the next day that I found out that you guys were like best friends.
And let's face it, James, you guys didn't hang out the entire night. I'm sure there was a 15-minute span you guys weren't together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were flirting with girls, like a bunch of girls all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I meant by the 15-minute span you weren't together was I was talking about when he was downstairs hooking up with Kelsey. That's what I meant by that.
And how could your buddy not tell you that happened? I mean, isn't that the first thing you do is you go and brag to your friends?
Yeah, he was saying that he hooked up with someone, but I had no idea who it was. I didn't think it was you.
So he actually told you and he was bragging about it? Because I would be if I did that at a party.
Yeah, totally. We were doing high fives and everything. I'm like, yeah, good for you, man. Got some.
Yeah, I got some tail. He's like, you got laid? I almost
Yeah.
got laid, dude.
You're like, I'm hoping to. Maybe I'll just end up driving yours home tonight.
Why did you ask me for a ride home? Couldn't you have gotten a cab or something?
Well, because by then I knew that nothing was going to happen between me and Nick, and so I was interested in you, and I wasn't going to take you home and sleep with two people on the same day.
Well, that's boring.
No, I thought I would text you back, but then when I found out that you and Nick were best friends, I assumed you knew. I assumed that you had found out.
Thank God for your morals and decency.
Oh.
Which she does have. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
James.
sure.
It's only bad because I did it, but if it was you or your friend, you guys are giving high fives to each other, like you said. So
Very true.
Yeah, but it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
He's like, I wish it was.
I would love for you guys to go out on a second date.
Oh, my God.
I really would. Kelsey, would you go out with James again? We will pay for a second date.
I would if he, can get over this. I would.
You would?
Really?
James, would you like to go out with Kelsey?
Hell no. Are you kidding me?
What?
How am I going to live that down with my friend? Really?
How are you going to live it down now at all? And no matter what, if I was your buddy after I hooked up with anybody, I'd call you and be like, hey, you want to give her a ride home again?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Today's second date update is actually a lot like a Craigslist misconnection.
Really?
Because this dude we're about to talk to met a girl at a bar, got her number, and then she was gone forever.
Oh, my goodness.
And now he wants to call her and see what happened.
I bet it's the beginning of a beautiful love story.
Actually, there's a lot of details that happened in between that we should probably talk about, but I'm going to let him tell you exactly what happened on their date. Billy is on the phone with us right now. Billy, what's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So why don't you tell everybody what happened on your date?
All right. So it was a few weeks ago. There's this girl, Christy, I met at this bar. I was with a bunch of my friends. She was with a bunch of her friends. And, I mean, I certainly noticed her right away. And she has this great smile. She had a really nice rack.
Yeah, those are things that you notice first on a girl usually. It's usually the other way around. It's rack then smile, but whatever.
Absolutely.
To each his own.
So you liked her a lot and you guys hung out at the bar. Your email says that you met her there and then you continued to hang out with her throughout the evening. What did you like about her so much that you want to do a second date update?
I have this pickup line that, you know, it's kind of hit or miss, but when it works, usually it's a good sign that the girl has a good sense of humor. I go to her, has anyone ever told you you look just like Megan Fox? Mm-hmm. And Christy looks nothing like Megan Fox. Absolutely nothing like her. And if she gets it, then it's great. And
So that line usually works either way. Like if they don't look like it, they're like
funny.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's funny. But if they do think they look like it, they're like, oh, that's sweet. People tell me that all the time.
Yeah. If
All
they
right.
really look like Megan Fox, then they actually are put off, you know?
Oh, okay.
But that's probably above my pay grade anyway.
So your line worked on her.
Yeah, it totally worked on her.
And,
Right.
and you guys hung out all night talking and I assume drinking. Like, how many hours are we talking?
We were there for like an hour, and then we couldn't really hear each other, so I said, let's go to another bar.
Okay.
And she said, absolutely. So we went to this other bar just kind of around the street.
And you guys broke off from your friends at that point, and it was just you two?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone, I mean, could see that there was some chemistry there. So, yeah, we went, and I went to get her a drink, and I come back with the beers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen this guy kind of, like, really close talking and kind of, like, touching her leg and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think she wanted any part of that. So I go up to him, and I said, you know, what the are you doing?
Really?
You couldn't have come in easier than that? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
bro,
what's your
what's
name?
up?
I mean, this isn't your girlfriend.
I know, actually. I said that, and he goes, who the are you? And I said, I'm her boyfriend.
Oh,
You actually said that
really?
you're... All right, well, hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
I did.
But I've done that before to help somebody out. Like
Yes.
I've walked up to a girl, been like, "Hey," you can tell if a girlfriend doesn't want to talk to a guy. I'm like, "Hey, that's my girlfriend," and then the guy will leave. Now, usually I'm not that aggressive right away, but you know, whatever. And it obviously didn't work out for you very well, did it?
Well, I mean, after I said it, he basically told me to go his and I just hit him.
Oh, you punched him?
Really?
And that's what I mean by she mysteriously disappeared at that point.
That escalated.
What was
Yeah,
her reaction?
not a lot of girls, Billy, like it when you get in a fight after meeting them, like 45 minutes in.
What was her reaction?
To tell you the truth, I didn't really know right away because we kind of took it outside. A whole circle formed around us, and it was all like kind of crazy. I did see her for a second, and so when the cops showed up, I didn't see her afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Did you end up getting arrested?
No, I didn't. I just took off.
Okay.
I took off. As soon as the cops I just bolted.
All right, so you pretty much understand that probably turned her off a little bit. That's probably why you're not getting the call back, Billy.
I mean, you know what, though? I mean, I thought it was relatively chivalrous. I didn't start.
What?
She did not look comfortable.
Right.
Like, you know, being touched by this guy. I'm not cool with that.
The funny thing is, I just read an article in GQ talking about like the differences between gentlemen now and being a gentleman back in the day. Back in the day, Billy, that would be the right move. But according to GQ, now
Not
girls
good
don't
enough.
like it when you get in a fight over them. Like unless they're absolutely in trouble and you have to use force. But it's
Yes.
not a gentleman thing anymore.
You don't have to just immediately punch somebody in the face.
I didn't think it was immediate. I mean, I thought he was kind of provocative and disrespectful, you know. And anyone, I mean, even if it didn't involve a girl, if someone talked to me, I'd like, of course I'm going to clock them. No way.
Okay, so you feel like you were sticking up for her and you were protecting her.
I thought so. You know, I thought it was the right thing to do.
Now, have you tried to get a hold of her since then, and what have you said to her?
Yeah, I just called, and I just said, I really enjoyed seeing you and talking with you. I'm sorry that we didn't really get a chance to talk more, and I apologize that you had to experience that, you know, with that dude. But, I mean, it's 2 weeks ago. After I haven't heard. I called like 2 or 3 times, but I don't know.
Are you a guy that gets in a lot of fights, Billy?
I'm not. I'm really not.
Really? How many fights you been in the last year?
I hadn't been in a fight last year. The year before that, I got in 2.
Okay. That's kind of a lot of fights. Like, once you get out at like 17 years old, you don't really fight that much. So,
Yeah, I know.
all right, man. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right. Try not to punch anybody in the face in the meantime.
I won't.
Hang on. Lydia, if a guy was to punch somebody out in your honor, would that make you happy or Want to see the guy again? Would that make you swoon inside?
Well, I'm a former vegan and I drive a Prius, so what do you think?
While he's stomping the guy's face on the concrete and he looks at you and goes, "This is for you, Lydia."
Blood everywhere.
Would you love that?
No, not really
Okay.
turned on by violence. But I can appreciate that. I think your heart was in the right place, Billy.
Yeah, I asked Lydia the question because Billy is on the phone with us right now, and he wants us to call a girl named Christy, who we met at a bar. They met, hung out. 45 minutes later, he was punching a guy's face in because he saw the guy talking to Christy.
You know, it was more than just talking to her. You know, the guy was touching her leg.
All right.
So you feel like the guy was groping her, and you were coming to her defense. But you realize that's probably the reason she's not calling you back. I mean, most likely it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I just needed to state my case, you know, because I really do want to go out with her again, and I want her to know that I'm a good guy.
My only advice going into it, Billy, would be it sounds like you think you were in the right 100%. And if you're going to ask for a second date, you got to be willing to admit, maybe I was wrong.
Well, I don't know. I saw what I saw.
Yeah, Billy, that's not the right way to do it.
Nope.
That's not how you do it, man. Yeah. Look, even if you feel like you're right, just go, "Look, I'm sorry about that. I overreacted. And I should have maybe just seen if you were okay before I decided to try to open up the guy's face on a curb outside."
Yeah, of course. I don't want to scare her off. You know, I'm not an animal. But I did think I was doing the right thing. You know, I can't back away from that, you know.
Okay, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
All right, hold up, man.
Hello?
Hi, is Christy there?
Speaking?
Christy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, where are you calling from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Am I on the radio right now?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Before you panic and hang up the phone, I'm calling you because you recently met one of our listeners who really liked you, and he emailed us and asked us to call you.
Okay. This is totally weird.
Yeah, I understand that. His name is Billy, and you met him a couple weeks ago when you were out at the bars.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
So Billy emailed us. So Billy emailed us and told us about your evening, even told us about the fight that he got in.
He told you about it?
Yes, he did. And the reason that he wanted us to call you was because he wanted to let you know that he's not a bad guy, and he may have overreacted, and he really liked you, felt like you had a strong connection, and he wants to see you again.
Oh, wow. He is just full of surprises.
Is the reason that you haven't called Billy back because of the fight that he got in?
I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, he seems like a cool guy, and I thought we had chemistry, and I can't trust my judgment anymore because this other guy, like just some tipsy guy at the bar, starts talking to me. It's like a harmless guy. He wasn't even really bothering me. And then before I know it, he's like, I'm her boyfriend. Like, he just like flipped out. And then he hits the guy, like out of nowhere. So I step back, and then he starts going, "Keep your hands off my woman."
All right. But in his defense, he thought he was helping you out. From his perspective, it looked like the guy was groping you.
I don't know how he possibly could have thought that.
So you basically just feel like Billy is a psycho.
Yeah. He's like punching the guy. They go outside. They're like totally restless. I didn't know what to do.
Are you like yelling like for it to stop or?
Honestly, like I didn't even know what was happening. It happened so fast. And he keeps saying, "She's my woman," which was just insane.
Right.
And like he gets all like caveman, and then he pulls his shirt off. He actually took his shirt off. He threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Of course,
And
man.
he said, "She's my woman, and I'm going to prove it to you."
What?
All right. He must have been pretty drunk. I mean, like the pulling off the shirt thing, whatever. We've seen D-bags fight all the time. That's what they do. But she's my woman, and I'm going to prove it.
I will fight for her.
Yeah. Did you?
This is awful.
Part of you must have been upset, but part of you kind of wanted to laugh at that point, didn't you?
I was like, who is this guy? He's totally insane, and I don't want this kind of drama in my life. And I just walked away. And he didn't even notice that I walked away.
Yeah, right.
Of course not. He was defending your honor, Christy, and then you just left. He says that he's tried to call you a few times. I'm guessing you got the messages and just haven't felt like returning his phone calls.
No, I have not.
That's unfortunate for you right now, though, because Billy is actually on the phone.
What?
And he wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
Hey there.
This just gets crazier and crazier.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of embarrassed by this.
Oh, you're sorry?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was just kind of defending your honor. I don't remember saying, like, you're my woman and I'm going to prove it to you. I did lose my shirt, but I don't remember saying that.
Can I ask you a few questions? First of all, do you live in medieval times? Like, defend my honor?
You know what? He was, just so you know, I don't think you remember, because you had some drinks too. He was absolutely touching your leg.
Not making it better, Billy.
Who cares? If I need help, I'll ask for it. I didn't need your help, and I didn't need you to start a fist fight in a bar.
I get it. It's just that, that's something that's not acceptable to me. When you touch it.
No, you know what? It wasn't your, that's not up to you. That's not up to you. That's about me. If he was touching me inappropriately, believe me, I would have done something about it. It seemed like you really wanted to fight.
No, I'm just, you know what? There are a lot of guys who aren't nice guys. Believe it or not, I'm actually a nice guy. And
sounds like it.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but you know what? There's like guys who don't know how to treat a woman properly, and I'm sorry. I just like that. And
People don't know how to treat a woman properly. You didn't even give him a chance to say anything.
I could have handled it a little better. I admit that.
Yeah.
A lot better.
There you go,
probably,
Christy.
Billy.
He admits that he could have handled it better. He did like you a lot, though, and would love to see you again. I would like to ask you if you'll go on a second date with Billy. We'll send you someplace where there are no other dudes so that he can't get in a fight with anybody. Would you go out with Billy again? I'll pay for it.
I will go with my hands tied behind my back, if that helps.
Oh, great. So I'm on a date with a criminal.
I don't think so. Billy, were you arrested after the fight?
No. I ran from the cops.
Yeah. See, Christy, he's not a criminal.
He's a fugitive.
Yeah, he's not officially charged with anything.
And it's the only fight he's been in this year. I mean, there was that 2 last year, but no big deal.
Yeah, I don't need the drama in my life.
Wait, what? Maybe we can go get tea or something.
Because no meatheads drink tea. All right, well, Christy.
Okay, I'd have tea with you.
Yes.
What?
Really?
Chrissy, what the hell are you thinking?
That's awesome.
Christy, are you serious? You'll go have tea with him.
Tea was your mind changer?
Yeah, I like a sense of humor, and that's funny. So I'll have tea with you, but I got to tell you, I am not looking for a relationship with you.
Dude.
Okay, so you'll have tea with the guy, but you're not looking for... You changed your mind quick on that one, Christy.
Weird.
Yeah, he's cute. I'll go have tea with him, but that's it. I'll give him another shot to prove that he's not a total meathead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Billy.
Wow.
Somehow you were able to get a second date after all that.
Thank you, guys. I seriously appreciate this.
I don't know if I'd call it a date. We'll have tea.
No, we don't. It's not a date. No pressure. I'm going to be a total gentleman, and
I don't know what that means to you, but okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
When I first read the email for today's second date update, I thought that the dude might be freaking out prematurely because his date hasn't called him back in 4 days. Oh my God, and he's going nuts. It's one of the best dates he's ever had. His name is Josh. Josh, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, dude. I'm sort of broken up because I thought I was having this great date with this girl, and it's probably one of the best dates I've ever been on. Well, just let me tell you, you guys are awesome. I love your show, and I wish I was calling you for something better. But now
Josh, you can calm down a little bit there, buddy. Let's just talk it out for a second, all right? Yeah, your email said that you were really concerned that this girl hasn't called you back in 4 days. When I started reading your email, I was like, okay, that seems a little premature. 4 days is not that long. Mm-hmm. But then I read your email some more, and I found out the reason that you think she's not calling you back, and I completely understand. Why don't you tell Jose and Lydia?
All right, yeah, man. I'm a regular dude, man. I work construction most of the week, and it pays the bills. But like, I'm trying to save up, trying to buy a house, do some stuff, and like construction keeps you in shape. So a friend of mine a couple of years ago approached me about, doing a little male stripper action on the weekends. I've been doing that for a couple of years, and on the date, I found out that she and I had a bunch of common friends, and I mean, there's just nothing that could stop her from making a couple of phone calls and finding out that I do that. And
So
totally like,
when you initially went out on the date with her, you guys met off of Tinder, right?
yeah, we met off
Okay.
of Tinder, which means that she probably shouldn't be that judgmental.
Yeah, good point. But you had no idea that you have some mutual friends, and then over the course of the night, you found out that you do have mutual friends, and you're scared that one of them told her you're a stripper.
Yeah, I'm scared that one told her, and that now she's just like, oh, I don't want to go out with that slime bag. But I mean, I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm just a regular dude. I'm not like in porn or anything. It just makes me a few $100 a weekend, And I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's a house payment,
Josh is just a regular guy with some irregular abs that he needs to show the world. We understand how it is.
I mean, that's just one of the byproducts of working construction your whole life, man. I mean, and eating right and stuff.
How does that work, Josh, when you're a male stripper?
Yeah.
How long do you wait to tell a girl? I mean, they're going to find out eventually when you're trying to date somebody.
Man, it's the connotation of it, that you're going to instantly be judged. So, like, and I want a girl to, like, know me, to, like, know my heart and stuff before I tell them. So, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 dates, as long as I can stick it out before they ask me why I don't want to go out with them on a Saturday.
All right.
This is the same problems that girl strippers have, I think. I just want someone to know me for me.
Josh is just a stripper with a heart of gold. I know you, man.
Oh, man.
What?
Y'all are making fun, bro.
I'm just kidding, man. Like, you do whatever you got to do. I don't judge you at all.
Yeah.
What did you like so much about Ann? Why is it so important to get a second date with her?
Oh, dude, she was just the perfect combination of everything. She had, like, brunette hair with these bright green eyes, and she just wasn't like the girls I normally date, and she like, seemed like she really listened to me, and she's smart and full. Like, I feel like this is a girl I could have a life with. That's why I'm freaking out after only 4 days,
Okay. Now, other than one of your friends possibly telling her that you strip sometimes on the weekends, is there anything else that could have gone wrong on your date?
I don't think so, man. It was an awesome date. I mean, even if she found that out, like, she needs to give me a chance to explain,
Yeah.
know me.
Have you talked to her at all since you went on your date? Like, have you texted back and forth or anything?
I texted her, like, what do you like today? And she texted me back that said, I'm really busy right now. And I figured that meant she was just going to text me once she wasn't busy, like, in an hour or something. And then just nothing, man.
Wow.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Just hang on. Keep your shirt on. We'll be calling in just a second. I'm going to be completely honest here. I've never wanted to make a stripper happy so much in all my life. And I've put a lot of effort into making strippers smile.
This is the first time you're doing it without dollar bills, too.
It's true. I don't know how to do this, but we're going to give it a shot here. Josh is on the phone for his second date update. He wants us to call Ann. Josh met Ann on Tinder. They went out, had a great date. They have some mutual friends. He's scared that one of his friends may have told her that he actually strips on the weekends because he normally waits until a few dates to let girls know that, because obviously kind of a weird thing when you hear somebody's a stripper. Josh, are you about ready to give Ann a call?
Let's do it, man.
You sure this isn't a way for you to drum up some business with our listeners? A lot of people on the text board at 78592 want to hire you.
I don't have any problem with that.
Okay. We're going to give her a call and see if she knows your dirty little secret. Okay?
Oh, man, come on, dude. Call it a dirty little secret. It's a part-time job.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, sure. Josh is just like, just shut up.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Ann, please?
This is she.
Hey, Ann, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you? You familiar?
Is this like an ad thing, or like you're trying to like sell something, or
No, I'm not a telemarketer, although I hear it pays well and I might do that soon. But I'm actually calling from a radio show, Brook and Jubal in the Morning, on the radio station moving 92.5.
I'm not on the radio, though, right?
You are on the radio, yes.
Oh, why?
We do a segment on our show where listeners email us about people they've gone on dates with who don't call them back. Somebody emailed us about you. His name is Josh.
Josh called the radio station?
Yes.
Okay. Weird.
He thought maybe you were blowing him off.
No. I'm just working every single day, like 12 hours a day.
Oh.
Basically, I'm up for a promotion at work right now, so I just texted him that I was really busy, and that's all I can think about right now is work.
Okay, so
this
you
week, need to be doing my work.
You planned on calling him back then?
Yeah, I was going to call him this weekend.
So he was a little premature in thinking that you didn't want to go out with him.
Yeah, I mean, we had a really great date. I don't know why I wouldn't want to go out with him. I mean, now I'm a little bit, weirded out about this thing, but...
This is a first?
Yeah. So you actually legitimately were just busy.
Well, yeah, but I also told him that.
That never happens.
Yeah.
Most of the time when people say they're busy, they're usually like, I don't want to see him again, so I'm just going to let him down easy.
No, we had a really good date. It's just that I've never been this busy before.
I thought that you weren't calling him back because of his secret.
Oh, Jubal.
What?
I thought you weren't calling him back because of the secret that he has.
No, dude.
What do you what secret?
No, don't go there. We don't need to go there.
Why don't we just do it now, Josh? Just get it out in the open.
Oh.
Man,
trust me.
But she didn't. Everything's cool.
It'll be better this way, though. It'll be better for you this way. We just get it out there.
What's going on?
Oh, no.
Is he on the phone?
Yes, he is. Josh.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Josh, say hello to Ann.
Hi, Ann. I know this is insane, but I find out why I hadn't heard from you because I just had such a great time with you. And I thought that you probably found out this secret about me from one of our friends, and I just...
I'm actually, really weirded out that people keep saying secret.
Josh, you should just probably...
Laurie, let me just... It's something I'm not proud of, but I'm not really ashamed of either, and I'll explain the whole thing. I'm a male stripper on the weekends.
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. I'll answer any questions you want, but just know that I don't sleep with them. I'm doing it to buy a house, extra money. And when I was on that date with you, it was like magic. And there's no way I would ever want to be with anybody else or anything like that. It's not like that. It's just for the money.
So, you when you say stripper, what do you mean?
Well, bachelorette parties and stuff. I go and it's cheesy, but it's not super lewd. I take my clothes off and dance around, and they put money in my G-string.
Wait, it is like that?
Like a stripper, but it's like...
Wait, do you do this for women, or do you do it, for guys?
Good question.
Who are you serving for?
That's a good point.
No, I told them early on that I wouldn't do guy events. They pay more, but that's not my thing.
I was thinking about hiring you, Josh.
And do you do this on stage? I don't I don't understand how someone gets into this.
I do this on what?
Do you answer an ad on Craigslist, or how did this happen?
Ann has a lot of questions for you, Josh.
It's really just all about the money, and I would hate for my second job to ruin what I thought was probably the most unbelievable date I've ever been on, and maybe ever will be on. And I just think you're wonderful, and I want to go out with you again.
So, here's my question. So, okay, so we know some of the same people, and
Right.
if you were afraid that I was going to find out from them, why didn't you just tell me?
It is kind of a big bomb to drop. I haven't had a real relationship in over a year, and the closest I've come, the second they found out, it was over. And I just want you to know me, and I want you to know what's in my heart, not judge that.
He's more than just a beautiful body.
Yeah.
And that's what he's trying to say. What's going through your mind, Ann? Would it bother you to date somebody who strips?
I honestly don't know. I definitely am just shocked. I am shocked.
Would you give him a crisp dollar bill in his G-string instead of an ultimatum? And That brings me to my question. Would you like to go out on a second date with Josh? Now, you said that you wanted to go out with him again. Now that you know his secret, and that's out in the air, that he is a stripper on the weekends, will you go out with him again? We will pay for your second date.
Well, I feel like I'm always that person that feels like I'm always saying to people, like, you should give them a second chance. So,
Awesome.
yes, I would give him a second chance, but definitely make it a public place since he clearly does crazy things sometimes, like call radio stations.
All right. Okay.
Yes!
We'll send you guys out somewhere with no pole so you can get to know the real Josh.
Yeah.
Josh, congratulations.
Woo!
Rock on.
And you know what? I'm glad you gave Josh a second chance and you're going out with him again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you can tell that he likes you a lot, and I think you're making the right decision.
Yeah, well, I mean, we did have a really fun first date.
Think about it this way. If this turns into a really good thing and you guys get married, you already got your bachelorette party all figured out. Yeah. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It always sucks when you meet somebody and you hit it off, like texting back and forth. Everything seems cool, and then they just sort of fade away. And you're like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Did I meet somebody else? Did I say something weird? And you like check your text over and over again. You're like, oh my God, I put ... when I should have put a comma.
Too many smiley
You
faces.
just start thinking about it too much. Like, what did I say? It's even worse when that person actually texts you and says, hey, don't text me anymore. And that's what happened to Jake, who is on the phone with us right now. Jake, what's up? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So the girl that you want us to call today actually said, don't call me anymore.
Yeah, she did.
That's okay, brutal.
And did anything happen leading up to that you can think of, or she just all of a sudden said it?
I really don't know. I've gone over everything a million times. She just one day just said, I need you to stop texting me, and that was that. That was the last I heard of her.
First of all, why don't you explain who this girl is? Who do you want us to call today?
Her name is Isabella.
Isabella.
She's a friend of a friend. I met her at a party at my place, and she was just amazing. She had great hair, she was like the perfect height. I'm not a really particularly tall guy, but
What is the perfect height?
I like women who are a little on the short side, like 5 foot, 5'1", something like that. And
Yeah.
she was right there.
If you're a short dude, most of the time you like somebody who's smaller than you. Me, I personally like women who are taller than me because I think it's funny when they have to bend down to kiss me, but that's just me. So you met her at your house at a party. You hung out that night.
Yeah, she came in with a bunch of my friends, and I immediately just made a beeline for her and just said, I said hi to my friends, and then and I introduced myself, and we just started talking.
And were you somewhat sober, or were you guys pretty sloppy by the end of the evening?
I wasn't too drunk. I was a little tipsy, but she was pretty drunk at the end of the night.
And by the whole night, you mean the whole night?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she got there around like 10, and then the party started winding down right around 2 or 3 in the morning.
Jake, I didn't ask really how long she was there. I was asking if you did her.
That's why he
Did you guys hook up?
I mean, this is not the kind of girl that would happen with. This is the kind of girl I would take home to my mom.
Did she stay at your place?
She did, actually. She asked if she could crash in my apartment. So I set up my couch, asked her, here's my couch. You can have a blanket, and here's a pillow. And I've asked her if she wanted anything else, but she said she wanted to, if it was possible, to sleep in my room, in my bed with me.
Oh.
Nice. And you, of course, said yes to that.
Well, yeah.
And nothing happened between you two?
Nothing really. I mean, we just ended up kind of cuddling a little bit, and we kissed a little bit, but that was it. Nothing ever happened. I have nothing but respect for this woman. She's perfect.
So she obviously liked you enough to follow up with you after that night. How did your text conversations go? Like before she stopped talking to you?
Well, at first they were nice. We just talked about stuff we talked about that night and here and there. And then over time, as we text each other a little bit more after a few days, she just started not texting as much. And then they started feeling a little cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just said, I need you to stop texting me.
What was the last thing you had sent to her before she cut you off?
All I did was ask her if she wanted to hang out this weekend.
Ooh.
And that's when she said, stop texting me?
Yeah.
How much were you texting her?
I mean, we were texting each other pretty often. I mean, in the beginning, it was maybe once
No, Jake, I didn't ask how much you were texting each other. How much were you texting her?
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Let's just say I was texting her a lot.
All right. Do you think it's too much, or do you think there's anything that you said in any of your text messages? I guarantee you've read over all of them by now if you're wondering why she told you to stop texting her.
I didn't say anything offensive. I didn't say anything that could be even remotely controversial. So I don't know. I really don't know. I mean...
And there's no interaction you've had outside of texting, like, say, on Facebook? You don't have anything super offensive up there that she could have disliked?
No. I really don't think I do anything wrong. I listen to you guys all the time. I know what people have done wrong in the past. I'm not the kind of guy that does that stuff.
You're not withholding any weird information from us, are you? Because that's usually what happens. Okay.
No.
You sound like just a generally nice guy.
Maybe because I'm thinking about it too much, but maybe that's it. You know, the whole... Because I couldn't... Throughout the night, I just couldn't say no to her. I brought her drinks. I just brought things over to her. I just said pretty much yes to everything. Yes, you can stay at my place. Yes, you can stay in my bed.
A little bit of a doormat, you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. The next time, offer to get her a drink. Go get it for her and then drink it right in front of her.
Or
and
spill
then go
it
say,
on
hey,
her.
it's pretty good. You might want to go get your own. All right, man. We're going to play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Hang on. Jake, I think I figured out what your problem is.
What's that?
Well, you're having problems with a girl named Isabella who you want us to call. You were texting with her a bunch, and then she finally just said, hey, don't text me anymore. Now, I was talking to everybody here off the air kind of about the situation and what they think it could be. Everybody in here thinks you're annoying. And
Not true.
I personally don't feel that way. I think you sound like a nice guy to me, but
Don't listen
I
to
mean,
him,
they
Jake.
say you might be kind of annoying. Maybe you were kind of annoying to her and texting her too much. I think you're a great guy. I don't think you're annoying at all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But do you think that's a possibility, though? Do you think that maybe you just texted her too much after you met her and she finally was like, okay, this guy's a little overboard?
Right. That is possible.
Okay.
God, you're a nice guy. If she does end up saying something that's mean, just, don't let it crush you too much, okay, Jake?
All right.
Just prepare.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone over right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Isabella, please?
She's not here.
Okay. Who am I speaking with?
Can I help you?
Yeah, this is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. Who am I speaking with?
This is Aaron. So, what do you want to talk to Isabella about?
This is Isabella's cell phone, correct?
Yeah, she's just not home. Something I can do for you?
Yeah. First of all, who are you, Aaron?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Isabella's significant other.
You're her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Nice. How long you guys been together?
I don't even know what you're calling about. Why do you want to know?
Well, we do a segment on our show, and it's going to kind of be an awkward conversation here, Aaron. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Uh-huh.
And that's where if a listener of ours goes out on a date with somebody and ends up getting blown off, we get an email from them asking if we can call that person and ask why. So somebody sent us an email about Isabella.
That doesn't even make sense.
How long have
someone...
you... Yeah, somebody recently met Isabella and has been texting with her and thought that everything was going well. And then Isabella kind of stopped responding to him and told them not to text anymore. And they were hoping to get a second date.
Are you
in? Are you
in? We're together. So there's no way she's going out on a date with someone else.
Yeah, right.
Especially not recently.
Hey, Aaron, I don't want to try to blow up her spot. Like this might not be a bad thing. How long have you guys been together? Because it could be that she just recently met a guy or whatever.
No, it's not even possible. We've been together for a long time, on and off. So maybe during one of those off periods, something could have happened. But even that seems unlikely.
I know this is probably a hard phone call to take and to hear.
Not hard to hear because it doesn't make sense. It's not even possible.
Aaron, a guy emailed us, and he's been texting with Isabella. They met at a party a few weeks ago, hung out, had a good time. He thought that she was into him, and then she said, don't text me anymore, and stop texting him. That's why he wanted us to call.
Right, but I'm on her phone now. I've checked her phone. There's no text messages from any guy. Okay, I can assure you of that.
You check her phone all the time?
Enough. We trust each other, whatever, you know.
I like trust. 2 weeks ago, were you guys together or on a break? Because you said you guys have breaks.
Look, it's really none of your business at this point. It's not.
You don't even want to know if maybe your girlfriend is cheating on you?
Who the are you? I've already answered all of your dumb questions, so I think you need to off.
I'm just trying to help you get to the bottom of it because this is the phone number that we got from another dude who said that he met Isabella.
Look, if you have some guy that's calling you, then why don't you tell him he's mistaken and he's got the wrong person and she's got a boyfriend and to just, like, back off and stop harassing her.
Okay. I'll do that for you. Hey, Jake, back off. Isabella has a boyfriend. His name is Aaron.
This is so uncomfortable.
Aaron, Jake, the guy who says he met Isabella, is actually on the phone with us right now. Jake, say hi to Aaron.
Hey. So how long have you guys been dating? You never really answered that question. Who the are you? I'm not even going to answer this. I don't even know who you are. I don't want to know who you are. You sound like a little bit of a dweeb, and I don't think she ever. I met Isabella 2 weeks ago. Here's the deal. We hung out for the whole night. She stayed in my bed. But it doesn't sound like you guys are really into each other. You won't even say how long you've been dating. All right, dude. Here's the deal. I don't know who the you are. I don't have a problem with you, but you keep pushing down this road, we're going to have a problem. You need to back off. I don't know what you got going on. You've made a mistake, all right?
Jake,
why don't we just ask Isabella who she wants to be? Why don't we ask Isabella?
Yeah.
She wants.
Why don't we ask Isabella?
Oh, God, this is so
Aaron?
uncomfortable.
I mean, I know you have her phone right now, but how can we get a hold of her?
I'm not going to give you any of your info. Where is she? She must be coming back soon. This is ridiculous. I am with Isabella. We are together. No, you can't talk to her. No, we're not going to go through. I'm not going to listen to this pseudo shrink try to tell me that my relationship isn't working out. All right? So off. Maybe radio show. Maybe you guys weren't together 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago, Aaron. That's when Jake says he met Isabella, and she spent the night at his house.
In his bed.
In his bed. They made out. I mean, I feel bad for...
You don't feel that bad,
No,
though.
really, not that bad.
And Jake,
But Aaron, I mean, that 2 weeks ago, were you on a break 2 weeks ago?
I'm not getting this with you guys. Obviously, I'm going to talk to her and see what's going on here.
I don't think they were on a break 2 weeks ago.
Jake, why do you keep pushing this? I mean, why would you even want to see Isabella at this point, dude?
Look, I understand people sometimes are in relationships just because they're convenient at the time. Maybe this is just because it's convenient. This is insane. This is not happening, dude. Find another girl, all right? I can't speak for her. No one speaks for her. When you move out of your parents' house, why don't you go find a girl, all right?
Jake, you keep worrying about what she wants, but the last text message she sent you was not to talk to her again. So maybe she doesn't want to talk.
Well, how do we know it's not him who just sent that? How do we know he's telling the truth?
That's a good point.
I feel bad for Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, did you send that text message to Jake telling him not to text her anymore?
This is a total waste of my time. I don't know what you guys got going on, but you got the wrong guy on the wrong day. I'm out, and I'm done talking to you, and I'm done talking to that guy, and I do not listen to your radio show.
Hey,
so
no, well, that's what I was going to ask you, if you would still tune in on occasion.
Yeah.
If you could check us out.
Yeah, sure.
Moving
You know
nine.
what? Why don't you send your autographed picture to someone else, because I don't give a okay?
We play all the hits. I mean, come on.
Oh, God.
Hello?
I don't think.
No, he's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
Yep.
What did you think of all that?
It sounded like he's really up in her business the whole time. He's controlling what she says to people.
It sounds like she's not in a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, but I mean, it is her choice.
She's in a horrible relationship.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, you're walking into a freaking pile of tornado craziness. That didn't even make sense, but you know what I'm saying. Stay away from the situation.
Well, maybe that's why I should talk to her. Maybe she needs help. I mean, she sounds like she's trapped with this crazy guy.
Yes.
It sounds like trash. She probably doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
But he's controlling her.
Yeah,
I mean,
so you feel like you want to rescue her from
No,
this.
Jake.
Yeah. I want to help her. She sounds like she needs help.
All right, well, good luck in your quest, Jake.
God.
And as I always do at the end of second date updates, I have to ask, I would love to send you out on a date by yourself because Isabella has a boyfriend and currently won't do that with you. Maybe I can send you to like a kickboxing class so you learn how to defend yourself when this guy kicks your ass.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Some people say it's never a good thing to mix business with pleasure, right?
Yeah.
Or-
All people?
Well, most people, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Today we're going to do a second date update with a guy named Chase who is a photographer. His email says that he likes to go to the mall and approach girls
Oh.
and ask if they want to model for him. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds creepy, but I know guys that do this.
And I know girls that actually do this, too.
And I know girls that will agree to this and be like, oh, yeah, I met this guy today, wants to take my picture. Now, Chase, are you a legit photographer, or is this just a hobby of yours?
No. I'm a photographer. This is what I want to do.
Okay.
Like a photographer on Instagram or a paid one?
I make money. And yeah, of course, you know, you got to use Instagram once in a while to like get your work out there.
Right. Okay. So you
fair.
make money doing this, and your email said that you met this girl who you want us to call at the mall.
Exactly. I met her. She's just this hot broad. She's sexy, you know. And the way her ass looked in them yoga pants, I couldn't do it either.
All right.
Nice.
Everybody has certain things they like, you know?
I just had to approach her, you know.
How did you approach her? By saying, hey, you hot broad in Lululemons, come over here?
You want to model for me?
No, I walked up to her and I was like, look, you're beautiful, and I think you could be a model. I'm a photographer. Do you want to shoot some photos? I got my camera with me. She was like hesitant or whatever, but a few moments later, I'm taking photos of her in front of my car.
In front of your car, okay. That sounds crazy, but I know people personally, Jose does too, that this happens to. Girls want to model, and some guys aren't actually photographers. Ladies, if this ever happens to you, make sure you check it out and make sure they are real photographers.
But
Some
big
girls-
camera.
Yeah.
Some girls are just so tired of taking selfies that the first offer for someone else to take the photo, they're
So
in.
do you do this a lot, Chase? Do you go out to the mall and then ask women to come take photos by your car?
I do. It's just it's like a good location to scout for talent, you know.
Okay.
Talent.
There's a lot of good potential models, or they don't even know like how hot they are, how capable they are. So I just try to make them some money. That's all.
Oh, it's so nice of you, Chase, out of the goodness of your heart, trying to help these ladies.
Take it seriously. It's my job. You know, I'm not some dirtbag trying to take photos of girls, and you know, they're not from my personal collection.
Okay, good.
I'm trying to make some serious money.
Do you have a nice car? I'm hoping that you do.
It's a beater.
No. We took photos from my Ford Mustang. It's a nice ride. It looks good. Magazines love that stuff.
Now, when you took pictures with Claire and everything else, how did you hit on her and ask her out?
After we were done, I was like, look, I think you're gorgeous. I would like to hang out with you sometime in the future, possibly a dinner or maybe some lunch or some coffee or something. I mean, she gave me her number, but all of a sudden, just complete silence, dead air. I'm not getting anything from her. So I'm trying to find out what's going on because I thought we kind of hit it off.
So you never actually went out on a full date with her. You just took her pictures
Photo shoot date.
outside of your car.
A photographer taking photos of a model, that's a very intimate experience. You know,
Yeah, you just said you did
I
it.
thought we connected over that.
Yeah, you just said you've done it with tons and tons of girls.
Yeah.
Very intimate. Nice.
So she's just not calling you back to go out is all, like officially go out on a date.
Yeah. She's smoking hot. I just want to know what's going on. I want to at least, if it's a no, I want to get a no. But don't leave me like this, you know?
How many times have you tried to call her?
Close to 12.
Close to 12.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
a little excessive, man.
I was going to ask if you did anything creepy
Yeah.
on the date, but it sounds like you did something kind of creepy after.
I mean, I called her a few times. I left some voicemails. What's the big deal?
I don't know. Well, 12 times is kind of a lot.
Look, I'm from the East Coast. That's how we do it, right? You call a girl. You show you're persistent. You know. Look, if it's a no, it's a no. I just want to get an answer.
Lydia always says the dudes from Seattle
It's
are too
true.
soft, so.
You're confident and you go after what you want.
Exactly.
So we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, hang on, man. Hey, Chase,
Yeah.
you ever photograph male models
Yeah.
on your car? I'm just curious. I'm looking for work. And
No, I don't do that.
if you're just tuning into the second date update, Chase is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Claire. Now, Chase is a photographer. He went up to Claire in the mall, said, I think you're hot. I want to take some pictures of you. Come outside to my car, and I'll take some pictures.
Oh,
and
man.
Claire took him up on the offer, but he also asked her out at the end of it, and she's not calling him back. Text in at 78592. A lot of guys going like, oh, I know what I'm going to do when I go to the mall now. And look, it sounds crazy, but it works. I know so many girls that have been like, I've got a modeling shoot today with just somebody like random that asked them to take pictures. But Chase is a legit photographer, right?
Of course.
Okay. I just want to stress that so people aren't calling you a creep because, like, you know.
I'll send you some photos.
It's classy stuff. Classy stuff. I'm gonna send you some of Claire's photos. You're gonna see how classy it really is.
All right.
Oh man,
Perfect.
You're gonna disappear for a couple hours. And
Jubal
come
at
back.
moving925.com.
Oh God.
All right, here we go. We're gonna call her, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Claire, please?
this is Claire.
Hi, Claire. How are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from the Brook and Jubal Modeling Agency. I've recently seen some pictures of you and thought I'd call you up and speak to you some more about them, possibly doing some work for us.
I'm sorry. Who did you say you were?
This is actually Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
I thought you just said you were calling me from a modeling agency.
No. I'm calling you from a radio station. This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5. How are you?
Why are you calling me from a radio show?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently had an encounter with one of our listeners. I guess I'd call it an encounter.
Yeah.
And they like you a lot and want to go out with you, but you're not calling them back. So they emailed to ask us to give you a call and find out if they did something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. And the guy that you met, his name was Chase, and he's a photographer.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely not interested.
Whoa.
Came back to her quickly right there.
Yeah. Do you mind telling us why you're not interested in Chase?
I'm not interested.
We talked to Chase, and he said he just came up to you in the mall and asked to take your picture. Do you do modeling? Are you a model, or was this like a first time that this has ever happened?
Well, it's a path that I'm interested in pursuing.
Okay. And so you don't like Chase? What was the issue?
At first, he was nice, he was charming, he was really persistent. I don't know, it seemed like a good opportunity, so, I decided to take it. Not a lot of guys will come up to you and just tell you that you're beautiful.
Yeah, and then they'll ask to take your picture just right after that.
It wasn't like that.
Okay.
I'm a little confused because you weren't creeped out, right, by him approaching you in the mall, offering to take your photo, taking you out to the parking lot. What part did creep you out?
Well, at first I thought maybe it's a good opportunity, and so I went along with it, and we were taking some pictures, and he went to his trunk, and he was like, I know what can make this shoot so much hotter, like 100 times hotter.
Oh, no.
Never follow a man to a trunk.
Yeah.
Ever.
And he goes to his trunk, and he pulls out a suitcase, and he opens the suitcase, and there's like a dozen bikinis in there.
Oh.
And he wanted me to put on a bikini, and he pulls it out, and he's like, yo, Claire, you got to put this on. You're going to look so bomb in this. You're going to look so bomb.
That's a really good Chase impersonation.
Yeah.
and at that point, I was just like, super freaked out.
And that's the point where you ended the photo shoot and said you had to go? Like, he thought that you guys hit it off and you wanted to go out with him and the photo shoot went great.
Well, I didn't really know. I kept saying I didn't feel comfortable because I didn't want to. I wasn't about to put on a bikini in a parking lot for this guy.
Yeah, in the middle of a mall parking lot, throwing on a bikini and getting on top of his car. It's understandable.
And it's Seattle where it's tops out at 50 degrees.
Hey, Chase.
Yeah.
Claire, Chase is actually on the phone. Yes.
Why did you do that? Oh my gosh.
Claire, this is work. We're doing work. We're working together. This is how people work in this business.
I don't know you. We're not working together. I met you for 5 minutes. We're not working together. What are you talking about?
Look, I thought we had a good working relationship. Okay, that's where it started. All right, you gotta take the chances that these other girls aren't willing to take.
Claire, maybe he's right. Maybe you're not ready to be a model.
There's a reason the other girls aren't willing to take them.
Yeah, good job, Claire. Stand up for yourself.
This is what it takes. Okay, this is for us. This is gonna benefit both of us.
There's no us.
We're gonna make
use
the money.
Don't use us with me.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to help you. I don't know how you don't even
trying to
see
help
that.
me. You tried to get me in a bikini, and then you called me a zillion times. You're a creep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Chase, you did call her a bunch.
Look, Clear Bear.
Clear Bear?
Say that?
No.
I thought, look, we just connected, all right? It felt really good.
In your mind, we connected. In my mind, you're a creep.
I'm a creep just because I want to take some amazing photos of you and get you some work. You know, I have contacts. I got
Oh, yeah, you have contacts?
everywhere.
You have contacts? That's why you're calling me 12 times? You have contacts?
Chase, if you're honest with yourself, are you really doing this for professional reasons and not to get close to Claire? And
There's some models that I have a stronger connection with than others, and we have better relationships, better working relationships. So what's wrong with me trying to pursue something maybe a little bit more serious if we see that we can both make each other money for a long, long time? I don't see that like there's anything wrong with this. I don't call me a creep. You're the creep, all right? You want to be poor?
Hey, Chase?
If you're a photographer, then why do you have to find random strangers at the mall?
Oh, my God.
What? She just wants to be some bum and doesn't want to be successful? Well, then you don't get to be on the chase train, all right? I'm chasing the dream.
Oh, my God. You need a reality check, Chase.
Claire, I think maybe you need a better work ethic and be willing to put on a bikini if you really want to make it in the modeling world.
No, he sounds like he wants to be her pimp, not her boyfriend. Hey, I make money, you make money, we make money off each other. Yeah.
You guys both don't know what you're talking about. Lydia, I don't think you could be a model either.
Yeah. I couldn't.
man.
I'm allergic to bikinis.
There's lots of guys in the text bowl.
Yeah, they're going to be angry at you, Chase. Claire, would you like to go out on a second date with Chase? Or even a first date?
Are you going to ask?
We will pay for it, yeah. I still want to ask.
That's funny.
Okay, so I'm taking that as a no. Chase, you got your answer, man. That's what you did wrong, was trying to pressure her to get into a bikini.
Look, just some girls aren't meant for this business. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
What business is that? What business is it that you actually work in?
When I'm in San Tropez doing photo shoots for
Have you been
Victoria's
to
Secret models, then you're gonna come running back to me.
There you go. Yeah. Claire.
I'm sorry, I forget your name already. So.
Looks like Claire missed her shot to go to Ibiza. But whatever. Well, thanks you guys for your time. And Claire, I just want to let you know you'll never work in this town again. Bad attitude.
Ruined.
Today's second date update is interesting to me because the player has become the playee.
Oh, I like this. The tables have turned, my friends.
We got an email from this guy named Nick. Nick, in his email, said that normally he is the guy that does the one-night stand thing and then doesn't call girls back. Well, he's not getting a call back from a girl and is driving him insane. Nick, I know how you feel like when you're normally the person that does that and then it happens to you. You're like, what? Wait a second. I'm the one that does this, not you. You don't get to blow me off. How you doing, Nick?
Oh, man, I'm dying over here, man. I'm dying.
Yeah, karma's a bitch, Nick. It really is.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today?
Her name's Melanie. I met her the other day at an office party.
Mm-hmm.
Your email is unclear on if she worked with you or not.
No. Somebody else brought her.
Okay.
And I'm at this office party, and you guys know how office parties go, right? I mean, they're the worst.
Oh, they're so much fun. What are you talking about? They're the best.
So I'm sitting there. It's sort of not going very well, and I'm getting a little bored. And then I look across the room, and I see this girl. And she gave me the vibe, you know. She kind of gave me that look.
I feel like you're like being a creepy romantic
Yeah,
right now, Nick.
I know.
I'm really confused here. I don't know.
Was she tossing out the vibe to you, and you were just leaving a trail of lust crumbs right to her, and you picked them up? And...
Lust crumbs?
I'm guessing she made eye contact and smiled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it in a normal parlance. Yes, that's the normal one.
Now, your email said that you left the party and then went to a bar and hung out and got drunk or whatever, and then went to your place. And once you got in the door to your place, clothes were off in 30 seconds.
What?
Pretty much, yeah.
He's so proud. Look how proud he is. of
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
Hey, that's just how it goes.
Is that par for the course in Nick's life? Is that what happens
You know
from Nick?
what? I'm going to say this. That night, we were together many times.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
nice. Marathon.
How drunk were you guys?
I can hold it pretty well, so I like to think we were both a little bit more sober and into it.
Your email said that you typically are the type of dude that has a one-night stand and then blows girls off. Why is Melanie different? Why do you want to get a hold of her? Is it just because she's doing that to you?
It's something that never happened to me before. I mean, I'll be a man to admit I had a great time with her. I had a really, really good time with her. But, you know, you wake up the next morning and she's gone. She didn't even leave a note or anything. So I text her and say, you know, hey, what's up? She says, it was fun, but I'm just not interested. Then I send her a text back. I said, what does she mean? And I haven't heard anything back.
So unlike other second date updates that we've done, you've heard from her, and she says straight up just like she doesn't want to see you again.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so I don't understand. What do you think you're going to get out of this?
I don't know. I mean, you know, normally, this doesn't happen to me.
Okay.
It's eating me up. It's all I can really think about right now.
Do you use like a lot of cheesy lines or pickup lines? You seem like that type of dude.
No. I don't need lines. I mean,
oh yeah,
my looks are pretty much good enough.
I just introduce myself.
I see. Take my shirt off.
Yeah.
Any possible reasons that you would think she'd not want to see you again from what happened when you guys got back to your place? Are you into weird stuff?
That was, to put it bluntly.
Yeah.
If I was into any weird stuff, she was into it too, at least for that night.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, so there's no reason you can think of why she wouldn't want to see you again. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay? If you're just joining us for the second part of the second date update, Nick is on the phone. He wants to call Melanie. They met at a work function, ended up having a wonderful night of marathon adult activities.
Okay, you're
yeah.
Yeah.
Between you and Nick, I can't take this.
But according to Nick, he doesn't really have problems with the ladies, and he's not getting a call back, so he's consumed and wondering why. Nick, why do you want to call her? Do you want to have what happened the other night happen with her again? Or do you just want some closure to figure out why she's not calling you back?
Well, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't want another night like that. Absolutely. But it's kind of all I can think about. I guess closure would be the next best thing.
Okay.
You know?
But you're not like really looking to try to get a relationship out of this.
Oh, you never know. Let's see where it goes. But, you know, to have that happen, you got to figure out what went wrong.
He's not.
I feel like it's no.
You could just be honest with us, Nick.
You could tell her that if you want to get her in bed again, but you need to tell us that.
I'm not going to lie and say I don't want her back in bed, but hey, you
All
never
right,
know.
Nick. Well, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, hold on.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Melanie, please?
this is Melanie.
Melanie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I don't know a Jubble.
It's maybe the best thing I've heard
No.
all day. I'm not going to lie.
It's Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station, moving 92.5.
Okay.
That was close.
I take it you don't listen to our show.
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Well, my name is Jubal. How are you?
I'm okay. Why are you calling me?
You recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
Oh, great.
And he emailed us because you blew him off. And he's wondering if he did something wrong on your date.
And who would this be?
His name would be Nick.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, so you remember going out with Nick then?
I had a feeling that was coming.
Yes, I remember going out with Nick.
He told us all about your date, said you guys had a really fun time, but you texted him and said, hey, I had fun last night, but I'm not interested in seeing you again.
Yeah, that happened. I don't understand why you guys are calling me.
Well, Nick emailed us and said he wanted to see you, so we're like, hey, why don't we just give her a call and ask her if you did something wrong?
Well, I'm just not interested. I'm going to go by what I texted. I'm not interested.
Yeah, but is there like a specific reason? Did he do something?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't want to really talk about it.
Well, he told us so that you had a marathon sex session.
He did what? He told you that?
Yeah.
Yep. He said that you guys met at like a work thing and then ended up going back to his place. Clothes were off in 30 seconds and they weren't on for a very long time after that.
That told you guys about a sex session?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
He called the radio station and blurted out private information.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
So now I have another reason never to go out with him.
Does that upset you that he told us that?
Well, you said, yeah, I'm pissed.
Right.
You
Well,
should
then think
be.
about this. If it's embarrassing to him, why not let us know what it is now?
Oh,
Oh, okay, let's share, because now that he did that, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened.
Perfect. What did he do?
So we did have some cocktails. We went back to his apartment. Okay, we did get, intimate or whatever, but the dude would not take off his stupid socks.
The entire time? Like he was...
The entire time. And I said, because we're we want to be in the mood, and it just kept ruining it. He wouldn't take off his socks. I'm like, you have wet toes? What's the problem? Take off your socks.
Like you asked him and he still refused to do it?
He goes, Daddy doesn't take off his socks.
Oh.
I knew he was one of those.
Did it kill you after he said daddy, if he called himself daddy, or was the socks even worse than that for you?
Pick one. They're both gross.
Can I ask what kind of socks they were?
Like those white, like Grandpa would wear up to his calves or something. White.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get where I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying?
And you actually asked him to take them off, and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I asked him to take them off.
That's weird.
And that's not the worst part, okay? So, during sex and everything, I hate to say this, but I looked up, I opened my eyes, and his eyes were open, his tongue was out. He looked like a zombie, from Walking Dead. He was like, sexy.
So he's
It's not the sound. Please tell me it's not the sound.
keeping his socks on, and he looks like a zombie.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was the biggest, creepiest turnoff ever. It's like,
So why did you stay there so long, Melanie? It sounds like a terrible experience for you.
I was drunk.
Okay. So you sobered up in the morning and remembered everything and was like, I do not want to see this guy again.
I got my stuff. I left. I mean, there was probably a hole in the shape of me in the door. I just ran out that door.
I like her.
Oh, Melanie, you're
Melanie,
funny.
I would love to find out what's up with his feet. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's ask him then, because Nick's actually listening on the other line.
No way is he on the phone right now.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Melanie.
Oh, my God. Sorry you made me do it. You made me say everything. If you're going to call a radio station.
I didn't make you say anything.
Yeah, you did. You went and called these people.
I have never had a complaint about that in my life. And by the way, I don't really appreciate you bringing up my faces that I make during sex, okay? Everybody does it. It's nobody else's business, all right? It's natural.
Does that sound natural to you? Because it's not natural to me.
Nick, what's wrong with your feet? Why don't you take off your socks?
There ain't nothing wrong with my feet, okay? The socks, they're compression socks, all right? It keeps the blood where it needs to be during that moment. That's why I wear them.
Stupid.
That is, come on, Nick. You're putting on compression socks?
It's science.
Yeah. And those are supposed to keep your muscles warm so you don't get injuries when you're working out or something else like that.
Look, I could have been injured that night, I'll tell you what.
Oh, my gosh, Nick.
But what about when she asked you to take off the socks, Nick?
This is nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? I wear compression socks because it helps me in the bedroom. That's it.
Let me tell you something. They didn't help you, so go take them back to Rite Aid and get your refund.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ouch.
Oh, Melanie. Where did you even come up with the idea to wear compression socks?
Back when I was in college, everybody in the frat wore them.
Oh.
That's the worst.
That's all you needed to say. Everybody in the frat. Got it, Nick. All right, well,
Oh, my gosh.
Melanie, I would like to ask you if you will go on a second date with Nick. We will pay for it.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Are you sure? I'll buy him a new pair of compression socks.
No. Thank you so much. Good luck with that, though, Nick. I hope it really works for you.
All right, Nick, I'm sorry, you want to try to convince Melanie to go out with you again?
Hell no. I got plenty of girls on the side who are going to appreciate my socks.
I feel
All
like
right.
that's not true.
And if not, you can always hang out with your frat buddies in your compression socks and have fun.
Hey, whatever. Screw you, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, brookandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back. Alexandra is on the phone with us right now. She wants to call a dude named Sean. Alexandra, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Thank you for your email. You want us to call a guy named Sean today. How did you meet him?
We met through friends.
Okay.
And they thought you'd be perfect together and...
Yes, he and I have a mutual friend who thought we would, hit it off.
Your email didn't say that there was anything crazy that happened. Why do you think he's not calling you back?
Well, I don't know if I'm, reading into it too much, but we went out, we had a great time, and afterward I invited him back to my apartment, but not like the way that you would think. I genuinely just wanted to hang out with him. I have a roommate, so maybe get her opinion on him.
Did he understand that it was like just a hangout and not like indication that...
Yeah, like I kind of made it clear that my roommate was home.
You didn't like wink at him and go, "You want to come back to my place, big boy?"
Unbutton a button.
So you got back to your place. Where'd you guys go first of all?
We went out to dinner.
To dinner, okay. And all that was normal?
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. We had a really nice time. Like, we had dinner, we had a few drinks, we talked, we laughed. I just felt like we were really hitting it off, which is why I kind of wanted to get my roommate's opinion.
So you took him back to your place so you could get your roommate's opinion on if you should go out with him again. And did you guys do anything there?
Well, no.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
So creepy.
You
Your
know what
voice dropped.
You know what I mean, Alexandra.
Yes, I know what you mean. No. We got back and they met. I introduced him to my roommate, and I went into the other room to like get drinks together and everything. And when I came back into our living room, the two of them were kind of laughing about something and stopped when I got in the room.
Ooh, awkward.
And like kind of wouldn't tell me what they were laughing about.
Was it one of those situations where you feel like they were laughing about you?
Well, I don't know, about something that they didn't want me to be in on, that's for sure. Or at least I felt like it. I don't know. I'm kind of not sure if I'm reading into things.
I hate those situations though, because it's so awkward when that happens. You walk in on a conversation you're not supposed to hear, and then they just stop. Everybody in the room knows that you just heard it, but nobody ever says anything. It's always just like, okay, that's weird.
And your roommate is a good enough friend that you wanted her opinion on this guy, but she won't tell you what they were talking about even still?
Yeah, well, that's what's weird about it. It's because that's not our relationship, like mine and my roommate. We are really close.
You've asked her since then what you guys were laughing about, and she won't tell you anything, or she just say she doesn't remember?
Well, she just keeps blowing it off. She's like, "Oh my God, I don't even know. Like, it was nothing." Like, kind of like I'm being weird.
So what happened after that awkward moment then?
Well, she kind of abruptly had to go. After I got back into the room, she's like, "Well, I'm actually going to meet a friend for drinks now, so I can't stay," which I kind of didn't want. I had wanted her to get to know him a little bit. So she bailed, and me and Sean were together. And
well, that's probably good, right? I mean, you still got some alone time with him.
Yeah, I guess. I kind of wanted her to stay, though, to be that buffer, because I didn't want to, sleep with him on the first date. So we just hung out. We watched a movie, and then, 15 minutes into it, he's like, "Oh, my God, it's 11 o'clock. Like, can you believe how late it is?"
Whenever somebody starts dropping that, it means they want to go.
Yeah. Was it a weeknight at least? So maybe, it was late?
It was Friday night,
Ooh.
I said that. I'm like, it's Friday night. And he's like, I have a thing early in the morning, the usual stuff that a guy would say to kind of get out of there.
Yeah.
So you feel like he was blowing you off at that point?
Kind of, but then we gave each other a hug goodbye, and he's like, before he left, he was like, "Text me, okay?" And then that was it.
Have you texted him?
I tried texting him a few times, but I didn't call just because I didn't want to seem like a stalker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you really felt like the whole date was really good up until the meeting of the roommate back at your place. Then it all went south.
Yeah. It was a total switch. I mean, we really had a great time. It wasn't like he was hesitating about coming over to hang out with me. He didn't say he had anything to do or anything. So I just was kind of like, did he go meet my roommate?
Oh, you think maybe...
Oh, yeah. Rendezvous.
That, they were laughing about, let's meet up, and then she left, and then he left shortly after?
I mean, I don't want to. I'm hoping that I'm just being paranoid, but that's, I think, kind of what I'm wondering.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. If you missed the first part of the second date update, Alexandra is on the phone right now. She wants us to call Sean this morning. They had a lovely date, went to dinner, ended up going back to her place so that he could meet her roommate because she wanted her roommate's opinion on him. She left the room at some point, came back, and they were laughing about something. Then her roommate left. They sat on the couch to watch a movie for a little while. Then he left. Her theory is that maybe they had a deal to hook up somewhere else, and they went to go meet each other. Alexandra, if your theory is correct, and we find that out right now, what are you going to do?
Well, I mean, that'll really suck because I will have lost a friend. I mean, I consider her a really close friend of mine, and if that's true and now they're, hooking up, then, I mean, I can't really live with her anymore.
So you'd be mad at that? You'd be mad if that happened? Yeah, I hope you're wrong too. That would suck. You'd have to find a new living situation just because of a date.
Has she ever flirted with a guy before that you've been into?
Never. That's why I just think maybe I'm hoping that I'm paranoid because this has never happened.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why he isn't getting back to you. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Sean there?
Yeah, this is Sean.
Hey, Sean, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
What?
This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
All right.
Cool.
We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. And what that is if you go out on a date with somebody and then blow them off, they email us and ask us to call you and find out why. So you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. Her name is Alexandra.
Okay.
So you remember Alexandra?
Yeah, I remember Alexandra.
Did you like her?
Yeah, she was a really sweet girl.
Okay. Do you want to go out with her again? Because she says she's tried to text you and you haven't responded.
It's nothing personal. It's just,
So there is a reason that you don't want to go out with her again, other than just not liking her.
Yeah, I'd rather not get into it,
Sean, I'll get you off the phone real quick. I know that, you probably have stuff that you need to do. But can you answer just one question for us?
All right.
Okay. Alexandra says that you were sitting there with her roommate. She came back into the room, and you guys kind of stopped talking about whatever you were talking about. And then her roommate left to go somewhere, and then you left shortly after. Did you go meet her roommate?
Is that what she said? No.
That's what what she said.
I did not go on a date with a roommate.
Oh, all right. Because that's what she thought had happened. She thought that you guys maybe had planned to go meet up somewhere else.
Not that sort of guy. So.
Okay. Is the reason that you don't want to go out with her worse than that?
How can it be worse?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nothing bad.
If she was already thinking that, then she was thinking something horrible.
Yeah.
So if what you actually have to say is not that bad, then why not just tell us? She wants to know.
Well, I mean, I just had a conversation with the roommate. She told me what the real deal was.
The real deal?
What's the real deal?
She just was saying things like, you better treat her right after this. I hope you're the right guy for it. You seem nice. This sort of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get really annoyed when that happens. Are you that type of dude too? Like when I go over and meet someone's new friend, they're like, "You better treat my friend right." I'm like, "Shut up."
Yeah.
Like
You're not going to do anything.
It really bugs me. Yeah. So did that just turn you off right there? And you're like, "All right, she's got one of those friends," and you didn't want to call her again?
It was a little bit more than that. I mean, she said she'd never been with a man before.
What?
What?
That's
Hey,
what her
Sean.
roommate said. That I should treat her nice because it was going to be her first time.
What?
So her roommate told you that she was a virgin.
What is she doing?
Yeah, she said she was a virgin.
How is that
Man.
one place to ever bring that up? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that sucks. But I do kind of see your point, Sean. That's a lot of pressure and a lot of bad sex.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Alexandra is actually on the phone right now and heard what you just said, Sean.
Girl.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Are you kidding me right now? Is this for real?
Alexandra, I am so sorry.
I can't believe she said that to you.
I mean, I was a little shocked, too.
I can't believe that this is happening right now.
Is that true, Alexandra? You've never been with a man in the biblical sense before?
Well, you know what? Yeah, but I didn't need that to be broadcast, and I can't believe she would betray me like that. I can't believe this.
Unless she's been telling all the guys that you've been going on dates with, and you just are now finding out about it.
Yeah, that's why she hasn't lost her virginity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why dudes keep leaving.
I mean, Alexandra, there's going to be a special guy, going to be able to treat you right and do all these things. It's just a little bit too special, for me, I think. You know how...
Are you kidding me? I thought guys liked that.
No.
Nope.
Most of us don't.
I feel like girls can sometimes, after... They can get a little clingy after the first time.
I was just about to ask you what your reasoning is, Sean. Is it because you don't want her to get too attached and you're not looking for that kind of relationship?
Yeah, it's such a high-pressure situation. The girls, they take it really seriously. They remember, like, every little detail about the first time.
Sean, you're making a big assumption that she was ever even going to sleep with you, dude.
I was just going to say that. How do you know that I even wanted to sleep with you?
Well, if we had been on a couple more dates, bound to happen eventually.
Alexandra, you've met Sean. I've met him now on the phone for a few minutes, and I don't think anybody can resist him.
Yeah, Jubal's pants are already off.
You don't know. I mean, Sean, how about this? Because think about it. If you guys actually got to know each other, maybe you would be like, I want to be that guy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to understand it's just a lot of pressure for a guy to be somebody's first. I think some guys might be into that. I think there's definitely somebody out there for you. It's just a lot of pressure for me. I was looking for something maybe a little bit more easygoing, at least at first.
Yeah.
Easygoing.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
A little
me?
easier of a conquest, I think. Sean, would you like to go out on a second date with Alexandra? We will pay for it. Give it another shot.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you'll want to take her virginity. That's a weird. I know that's a weird thing to say, but
That is the dumbest basis for whether or not he should go on a date with her.
do you want to go out on a second date?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to have to say no on this one.
Alexandra,
You
you have
per-
anything to say to him?
I wouldn't want to sleep with you if it was something that you, didn't want to do either. I would, you know what I mean? It wouldn't even get that far, but you kind of just abandoned it right away without even speaking to me about it and assuming that I was going to just cling to you like some stalker or something when you just didn't even you didn't even give it anything a chance.
Alexandra, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good luck in the future. If you're worried about getting that V card taken, don't worry. We've got tons of texts in right now at 78592. A lot of willing people out there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
There's a fine line when you go out on a date between being too honest and being not honest enough. And sometimes you get in the conversation of past girlfriends and boyfriends. Even on a first date, it happens. Yeah. Normally, the correct response is just to glance at, be like, yeah, I just broke up 6 months ago. They were a jerk. I never talked to him again, or something like that. But some people get way too in-depth.
No.
Sort of like Natalie did on her first date. Right, Natalie?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Natalie.
Tell us, first of all, about the guy that you went out with, Kevin. Where'd you meet him?
Kevin and I met at a bar, and I was infatuated. Super cute, so handsome. So I was like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you.
Your email said that you guys got into a conversation about your past relationships, and you feel like you overshared.
Eesh.
Yeah. So I don't know who brought it up or what, but we were talking about, when was your last relationship? And he was like 3 months ago. And I was like, you know what? I really like this guy. Let me be totally honest. Mm-hmm. And I said that I actually am currently kind of in a relationship. It's just a physical thing. It's really not something serious.
You told him that you told him that you were hooking up with somebody else.
Yeah, we're hooking up. I don't really consider that a relationship.
Come on!
You can see how that would be a little too much information, though, right?
At the time, I didn't, and then now I'm realizing, especially once things kind of went sour after that, I'm realizing.
Yeah. Natalie, I feel like the only reason to maybe bring up an ex would be to quickly brush by, a past fact about yourself, but that's not actually going to help you get to know each other. Yeah, hey, I'm hooking up with somebody right now.
What did he do when you told him that?
He didn't seem too happy about it, obviously.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes we learn our mistakes after they happen, and when the waitress came by, he didn't ask for another drink, he asked for the check.
So he was over at that point.
Yeah, pretty much he gave me a half-hearted hug towards the end, and I asked him if everything was okay, and he was like, yeah. I'll, talk to you soon. Bye.
You understand why he's not calling you back, though. You get it, right?
I get it. Unfortunately, I didn't get it until the words were already out of my mouth. But, yeah, I know.
When they drop the check off, were you like, oh, good, I'm glad you got the check. I got to go meet up with that other dude real quick. We have our...
I know. I should have just made a joke of it because that would have just made it even better.
No.
All jokes aside, I just really wanted to be totally, completely honest because I think that's the best way to start a relationship.
Yeah, that I feel like. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Lydia. Lydia's always the person who's like, "Oh, you got to be truthful and everything else," and I'm like, "Whatever, not really." But this is one of those things where you probably ignorance is kind of bliss. Like you're just starting off a relationship, you don't need to tell him that you're hooking up with someone else. He never has to know.
Exactly. I mean, there's a line between honesty and just like, omitting things, keeping them to ourselves until a later date or forever.
Yes.
For me, it's just I hate lying. I mean, maybe you guys like to lie and admit stuff, but that's not my style. That's not how I work.
All right, so you already know why he's not calling you back. You just want us to call him and try to convince him to go out with you again?
Well, yeah. I mean, I want you to help me find out if, say, this other guy wasn't in the picture, if he'd be interested in going out with him.
Okay. But are you still hooking up with the other guy?
Of course, I haven't officially ended, but no, I have seen him.
Okay.
Because, I want to make sure he's on board before I go and end something.
Well, yeah. You want to make sure you got another star player before you throw that one on the bench. I know how it is. All right. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. This is a first in really show history. I've never heard Lydia Cruz say that it's okay to lie until today. Until today's second date update.
I said omit. Omit.
All right.
Okay.
One person's omit could be another person's lie.
Are you really going to go into a first date and tell him your life story? I don't think so.
Natalie's on the phone with us right now. She emailed us for a second date update. She made a mistake on her first date.
Big one.
They were talking about past relationships, just kind of like, hey, what's your dating history? He was like, oh, yeah, was dating this girl for about 3 months ago. And she was like, hey, I'm still sleeping with a guy.
Yeah, overshare.
That's a quick synopsis of their conversation. And the guy was obviously not happy about that. So he asked for the bill, and she hasn't heard from him since. Natalie, are you about ready to give Kevin a call?
I want him to know that, I will 100% end things with that hookup for him because that's how much I like him.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I still don't think
That
that's
is
going
nice.
to work. But...
All right, well, we're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Is this Kevin?
Yeah?
Kevin, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they desperately wanted to get a hold of you. And you haven't been answering their phone calls, so they emailed us and asked us to give you a call.
Natalie, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's exactly who it was. Natalie told us about your date, and she really liked you, and she would love to go out again. Is there a specific reason that you're not interested?
It's not that I'm not interested. It's just that they didn't go so well.
Do you mean her divulging the information that she was still sleeping with somebody else? Because for me,
I told you about that.
Yeah, for me, that would make a date go sour in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no, I haven't called her back because I just, I don't know, I've been feeling kind of guilty about stuff.
What have you been feeling guilty about?
I mean, I wasn't completely honest when we were talking about past relationships, and then I felt like the opportunity passed, but come clean about it. So I just
Come clean about your past relationship?
No, I said that my last relationship was 3 months ago, but I omitted the fact that I'm actually hooking up with somebody on the side.
So she told you that she's been hooking up with a dude, and you've been hooking up with people too, but you didn't say anything about it.
Right. Well, it's not something I really, felt like it was, I don't know, something to talk about.
I'm on your
first date.
side. I would not bring that up on a first date either. I don't know why she did.
Right. And then suddenly it just felt incredibly awkward, and I wanted to get out of there.
I know you didn't tell her that night that was going on, but why don't you just tell her right now? Because she's on the other line listening.
Oops, did we omit that?
Yeah, ooh, sorry about that. Natalie is actually on the phone with us. Natalie?
Are you kidding me? I felt like such a jerk. I felt like I did something wrong. You made me feel so guilty in what I had said, and come to find out, you're in the same exact position as I am.
Well, I mean, listen, it wasn't my intention to make you feel bad or guilty. I just sort of felt like I couldn't talk about it. I just felt like then I looked like a liar because I said one thing, and then
You are a liar. Maybe,
well, you know,
I'm the
I'm not a
only
liar.
honest
I don't think of
person
myself
here.
as a liar.
I mean, I had already mentioned that I had a hookup. It would have been a perfect time for you to be like, well, actually, you know what? Me too. I mean, if we're going to be totally honest here, because I think that's really what's important in relationships. And God, what a surprise.
I mean, I don't feel like that's really first date material. I mean, you know, if the date had gone well, and, you know, then maybe we
Okay,
can
the
talk
rules
about it.
can be made up. They can be changed. Why do you have to follow what everybody else does and just do and be your honest self? But apparently that's not possible for you. This is such a disappointment to me.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, you sound a little high and mighty to me, actually. I mean,
I feel like, Kevin, you're making up the fact that you were hooking up with someone just to like be like, yeah, well, I mean, whatever.
well, is that not just one person? I've got a couple.
Oh, it gets better.
Yeah, now it's like 5 people.
Are you kidding me?
No, but I mean, I'm single right now. Why? I mean,
That's a
and if, you know, if it started getting serious, then I would stop seeing the other people. But that's what you do when you're single. I don't understand what the problem is.
Exactly. Am I not a good enough person to drop those other hookups? So you're like, you know what, I actually am done with this because, nope, you're not worth dropping the other ones for, so let me get out of here quick.
Wait, whoa. Why are you taking this so seriously? I mean, it's just...
I like you. Of course I would take it seriously.
What if we do this? What if we send you out on a double date? I will pay for it. Both you guys go out and bring your hookups. All you guys.
I don't think they'd like each other.
No? Oh, yeah. All right.
That's a terrible idea.
Let me ask you this then. Will you go out on a second date with her? We will pay for it. You guys can talk about all the people that you're hooking up with. Would you do it?
I mean, I would. I mean, I guess now that everything's out in the open, I totally would.
Okay. Natalie, do you want to go out with Kevin again?
No.
No?
What? God.
No.
Okay, but you realize he was doing the same thing that he just didn't tell you on the first date. He was doing the same thing you were doing.
Yeah, but like, it feels like he's just around.
Oh.
And what are you doing exactly?
Sure, I hook up with this guy, but for you, it seems like you got a plethora of hookups, and I just don't want to be another one in the pile. I'm looking for something a little more serious than that.
Kevin, would you be willing to drop the girls that you're hooking up with to go out with Natalie?
At this point, no.
Yeah, I can already tell in the hesitation in your voice. Not a chance. All right, well, Natalie, I'm sorry you did not get a second date, but at least you got your answer.
Yeah.
Before I let you guys go, I feel I should be honest with you. I've been doing second date updates with lots of other people throughout this whole thing.
Jubal, you dog.
Oh, my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I would start off by saying today's second date update is going to be a little different, but we've actually done this a few times. One of them has worked out. The other one didn't work out very well. But James is on the phone with us right now, and he wants us to call a girl that doesn't live in the state.
Oh.
Hey, James, a 50-50 chance is better than any other chance we've ever given on second date updates. So you're already doing good.
Good, I'll take it.
James wants us to call a girl that lives in San Diego, apparently. James, how did you meet her, first of all? What's her name?
Her name is Cammie.
Cammie, okay. How did you meet Cammie?
I met her at a club, actually.
At a club, all right. So it was one of those situations like you're on one side of the dance floor, she's on the other side of the dance floor, you locked eyes and then met in the middle and
You know,
danced it out.
it was kind of like that. It was.
All right.
Maybe that sounds corny, but that's sort of what happened. I saw her across the room. She was with this bachelorette party, and
Oh, okay. So they were already
There it
drawing a
is.
lot of attention to themselves. Right?
yeah, I guess so.
And usually if a girl, like her friend is getting married, she's in that sort of like vulnerable state, like, I want to meet somebody.
Yeah.
That's what you were thinking? You're like, all right.
Yeah.
Perfect time
Sounds
to
great.
pounce.
Were you guys pretty drunk when you met, or did you feel like she'll remember you if we do, in fact, get a hold of her?
Yeah, she'll remember me. I mean, we've been talking a little bit. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say this is kind of different because you're not technically being blown off by Cammie. It's more of that you live here and she lives in San Diego.
Yeah, that's definitely, a big part of it.
Have you talked to her about any of that at all and let her know that you want to date her regardless of where she lives?
We did kind of get into that at the end of the night. I was just like, listen, this is a real connection. I feel something here. I hope you feel something here.
Did you guys, make out at the dance club, too?
I did, after a while, kind of go in for it, and she sort of stopped me, and she said, "Hey, this is fun, but I'm not from here. I'm only in town for this bachelorette party. I don't know if this is a good idea," but I was persistent and persuasive, I think, and we did end up kissing. We did end up making out a little bit.
Never give up.
Never give
Just shows you, kids, you can do anything you dream.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you guys did kiss a little bit, so at least she's interested in you physically.
And what has she said about long-distance relationships, or have you just not broached that topic at all?
We haven't talked about it too explicitly. I don't want to scare her off. I just want to show her that this is something I'm ready for and something I'm open to.
So having us bring it up is not going to scare her off.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, if you guys have talked a little bit, have you straight up said, "I want to come see you" in San Diego?
I did. That's kind of the last thing we talked about. I said, "Hey, I want to come out. I want to see you."
That is really intense. Is that something you said at the club, or did you go back to your place?
That was at the club, but it was after we had been talking for a while and, really hitting it off, and it didn't feel crazy to say, it felt like a real honest thing in the moment, if that makes sense.
So what did she say to you when you were like, "Hey, I'll go to San Diego right now"?
She said, "I don't think that would be a great idea."
Oh.
Okay, so she's actually said that, but you still want to call her and try to come see her.
Well, she was out at this bachelorette party. She had a lot of stuff going on. It was kind of sudden, but
so this was that night when you met her.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking you guys were texting about it. All right, so that night she said, "No, you can't come see me." You were already asking to come down and see her that night. Maybe that was a little too much for her.
Or she's not single. That's the first thing that comes to mind when he says that.
No, I don't think that's true.
She made out with you.
Yeah.
If a girl makes out with you, it still doesn't necessarily mean she's not single.
I know that. I know. I'm just trying to look for some sort of silver lining here.
Sometimes
for
people
James.
cheat
Yeah,
just to
maybe
let you
a little
know.
bit. It does happen, I guess. So what are you hoping to get out of this? You already know that she lives in San Diego. Do you want to be like, "Hey, can we date long distance?" Do you want to say, "Hey, I want to fly down there and go out with you"? What are you hoping to accomplish?
I see this girl as a real potential long-term partner. I feel like there's a real future there, and I'll do what I need to do to make distance work. I feel like there are options. It's 2014,
Wow.
There's Skype.
That was quite a night at the club.
Well, I don't meet a girl like that every day, and it was special, and I don't want to let it go,
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man, hold on. All right, James is on the phone. He wants us to call a girl named Cammie. She's actually from San Diego, was in town for a bachelorette party. He can't really tell if she's into him or not, but he's willing to do whatever it takes to get another date with Cammie. James, let me ask you this before we make this phone call. You met Cammie in the club one night.
Yes.
Why is this so important to call her and try to go on a second date with her? I mean, this happens all the time. You meet someone in a club, you hang out for a little bit, maybe even kiss at the end of the night like you did, and then you just chalk it up to, "Hey, that was a fun night." Like, what is it about Cammie that is so special that you want to call her and either fly down there or get her to fly up here? I don't know, however we're going to do it to get you a second date.
Well, she's not just another girl in the club. She had this quality about her that was just so attractive to me, and she's the kind of person that I feel like I could really see myself with.
Are you hoping that this is like some big romantic gesture and she's just going to fall head over heels that you call the radio station to do this?
I mean, maybe, I want it to work out. I want to do whatever I can,
You've been texting not a 206 number this entire time, right? Like, she for sure lives in San Diego.
Yeah, it's an 858 number.
Okay. Sometimes girls tell lies to people they meet at the club.
Yeah, I know. I just can't get this girl out of my head, and I really appreciate you guys making this call for me.
All right. And just to make sure, she was at a bachelorette party when you met her. She wasn't the bride, right? She was one of the other girls?
No.
Okay, we never asked that, because if she was getting married, that could be a problem for you. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then ask her for a second date or
A date.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Cammie, please?
This is Cammie.
Hey, Cammie, how are you?
Fine. How are you? Who is this?
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show.
Okay.
We broadcast out of Seattle.
Okay.
We're calling you because you recently met one of our listeners when you were in town at your friend's bachelorette party.
Okay.
I'm sure you probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
James talked to us about the night that he met you. Nothing but great things to say.
That's nice.
And
Okay.
he said that you guys have been texting a little bit, and he already told you that he wants to come to San Diego and go out with you. But you're kind of cold to that idea. You don't like that a whole lot.
Yeah. No.
Okay, is it something that has to do with James? Did James do something wrong?
No, it's just far away, and I don't. It just doesn't feel like a really great idea to me. And I told him that already. And
If you were in Seattle with James, would you go out with him then?
That's a no. That's a no, Cammie.
Cammie, was it just too weird? Like, did he want too much out of a one night, met at a club type of situation?
there's nothing wrong with him. He's really lovely, and I'm flattered, I guess.
Well, Cammie, that hesitation after I said, would you go out with him if you're in Seattle? That's kind of saying no. So, no, you don't want to go out another date with James?
I do. Okay, well, I'm in Seattle right now.
What?
You're in Seattle.
Yeah, I don't live in San Diego. I live in Seattle. I just said that because I sort of panicked and I didn't know what to do, and I felt like it's complicated, and
What do you mean by complicated, though?
Why did you tell him that?
I was living in San Diego, and I moved up here not that long ago from San Diego. So it's not a complete lie. It's just not a current truth.
It's not a total lie. Okay, so why lie to him, though, instead of just saying, no, I don't want you to go out with you. I don't want you to have my phone number.
Or I'm just not interested. Like, it's not that hard to say
Because
that.
it's not just that I'm not interested. I am interested. I think he's really lovely. If we had met even, 2 months ago, I would have said yes.
Do you have a boyfriend?
So I have a daughter, and she's 2.
Okay.
And I just recently, the reason I moved back to Seattle is I moved back in with her father.
Oh my God!
All right. Are you guys?
You're in a relationship and you're in Seattle.
Is that pretty much a recap of it?
You're a whole different person.
You're getting back with the father of your child?
Yeah, but it's something that I'm doing because I think that it's the best thing for my daughter, and I'm not sure yet if it's actually the best thing for me, and I think that's why that happened in the club that night. I think that
So you're not officially back with your baby's daddy?
We're trying it out, and we feel like it's nice for our daughter to not have to be shuffled back and forth between 2 houses, between 2 cities, so we're trying it.
But you're obviously not completely sold on the idea if you are this hesitant about even admitting that you're back with him.
No, I guess I'm...
Okay. Well, then maybe we can get James to convince you to go out on a date.
This is the most
Because, Cammie, James is actually on the other line right now listening.
Oh, my God.
And heard what you just said.
Hi, Cammie.
Hi.
I'm shocked that you live here.
I know. I just couldn't really deal with the situation very well, and it felt easier to just not be here, to say I was in San Diego.
I'm also pretty surprised to find out that you are in a relationship and have a child.
Yeah, lots of things that you learned today, James.
Obviously, I'm a little thrown for a loop and a little, taken aback, but that doesn't mean that I'm not still totally attracted to Tammy. It doesn't mean I'm not still interested in you.
That's impressive.
I understand. What?
That's impressive, James.
He said attracted, so maybe Cammie is just really
Maybe
hot.
she is from San Diego.
Yeah.
Cammie, would the father of your baby think that you're cheating on him if he heard any of this?
It would not really be helpful in the time that we're here trying to give this a go. So no, this would not be good.
I'm just impressed that James still wants, like, Cammie, no offense. I don't know you at all. From what James tells us, you're a great person. You sound nice to me. But if I had found out all this stuff about you, I'd been off the phone already, like a long time ago. But James, you still want to go out with Cammie?
You know what? Yeah, I do.
But
Wow, that's a lot to be dishonest about up front.
Why? Everything she told you wasn't true about who she is.
Look, obviously she has a lot of stuff going on in her personal life, and that's not something she's going to tell me right away. She can't tell me all of that stuff right away.
Don't come over to my house because my baby father kind of boyfriend is there.
And baby.
Yeah.
Sure, but I know that she was dishonest with me, but frankly, I'm willing to give her a pass if she'll be honest with me from now on.
Well, I think then I have to honestly tell you I'm not available. I can't right now.
Cammie, what if I pay for it? What if I pay for it?
No, Cammie, you're doing the right
hey,
thing, Cammie.
give me a second, please. Let Cammie answer.
Oh,
Cammie, I would love to pay for you to go out on a second date with James or a first date.
Yeah, we didn't really go on a first date.
Yeah, first date. You can tell him all about yourself, who you really are.
The relationship you're in.
Yeah, you can talk about everything. We'll pay for it. Will you go out with James one more time?
No, I can't. It's already gone way beyond what I ever intended for it to be.
All right.
If I was in a different season or time in my life, I would absolutely go on a coffee date or a
So,
camp.
in the off chance that your current situation doesn't work out and you break up with the father of your kid, you'll go out with James again? You'll keep his number and maybe get a hold of him?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll call you guys and then...
Cammie, before you go, I just want to say that I think you're an incredible person, and I will wait for you.
You'll
What?
You're gonna wait and see what happens.
I'm gonna wait.
In
I'm
hopes
gonna wait.
How
Wow,
long?
Cammie, how do you feel about that? He said that he's gonna wait and see what happens in your current relationship so that he can possibly go out with you.
I do not think that's a good idea.
No.
Well, it's what I'm going to do.
James,
We'll see how it works.
Good luck,
But
James.
I believe in it.
Cammie, since you won't go out with James again because you're currently living and trying to get back together with your baby's daddy, can James at least babysit from time to time so he can see you when you guys have a date night or something?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You know, when I was little, my dad gave me this advice when dealing with girls. He's like, son, if you like a girl, just walk up to her, slam her against the wall, and stick your tongue down her throat.
Your dad absolutely did not say that to you.
That is absolutely what he did say. I promise. I swear to you that. I never took his advice, mostly for legal reasons.
What?
But apparently, that technique actually works. It worked on Amanda. Isn't that right, Amanda?
Well, it was kind of like that. It was a little different.
Amanda emailed us about a guy that she met named Danny, who isn't calling her back. Now, what did he do exactly?
He just walked up to me and said, trying to remember his words, something like, I know you don't know me and I don't know you, but I just want to be open and honest with you and I'd really like to kiss you. And he was so handsome and it sounded so honest and I just said, okay.
Yeah, the hot part. There it is.
That's the key factor.
That would never work
was
for me.
that he was hot. Yeah.
He was really hot. I mean, he seemed so confident. Like, he marched right up to me like, I know what I want, and I'm going to go get it.
Which is refreshing because, I mean, as a woman, I know Seattle men, very passive.
Is it better to do that or better to try like a cheesy pickup line?
I don't think a cheesy pickup line would have worked. However, I did kiss him, so I think you know what answer I'm going to choose.
Okay. And how did the rest of the date go after you guys made out right away?
It was so fun. We just sat at the bar, and we just talked. We had a lot in common. It was really flirty. It was great.
Plus, he was hot, right?
Did I mention hot?
It's really hard to meet somebody that you connect with, you know? And I don't think I felt that connected to anybody since my last boyfriend like 2 years ago.
Okay, you might be feeling like you guys connected, but guys don't really think the same way. I guarantee he's not sitting there like that going like, oh my God, we agree on everything. And then goes back and telling his friends like, we had such a strong connection.
To the movies.
So,
That would be
you know,
amazing.
yeah, I mean, he might not feel the same as you do about the whole connection thing.
If he was really thinking that, I don't think he would have spent all that time with me. It was like 2 hours, and he paid for all the drinks. I don't think he would have bought anything or stayed that long if he wasn't into it.
Yeah, no, he's a dude. He would definitely stay that long if he thought he could get something out of it. Trust me.
That's really sad. I hope that's not true.
It's sad, but true. How did the date end up? Did you go back to his place? Anything like that?
No. We said goodnight. We exchanged phone numbers. He said he was going to call me soon. It was weird, though, because he didn't kiss me goodbye right then, which I thought was like, okay, is it because we already kissed? Maybe I gave it up too quickly? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I shouldn't have gone for that line. Maybe I should have made him work a little harder.
I mean, technically, your date did regress. It's kind of like going from first back to home base.
We made out, and then we talked for a while, and then he just left.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. Like, we even got into this thing where we were singing together for a minute, and I mean, it was really fun.
Do you think it's your singing? You could have turned him off. Maybe that's his,
off pitch.
That's his deal breaker right there, ladies who can't sing.
Honest, let's call a spade a spade. I definitely sing better than him. So I don't hear that's his excuse. That's baloney.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since your date?
I texted him that night when I got home just to say, like, hey, I had a really great time and whatever. Didn't hear anything back. And then the next day I started to get worried that maybe he gave me the wrong number. So I checked in to just say, hey, text me back and let me make sure this is the right number. Didn't hear anything.
All right.
Weird.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe you kissed him too early and just ruined it.
Would that be a deal breaker for either of you guys?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
thought so.
All right, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just hold on. Hey, Amanda.
Yes?
Here's what I think happened on your first date. Okay, and this might seem rude, but I'm not trying to be rude. I think that maybe Danny thought that you were a bad kisser. And so there was no hope of you getting a second date at all. And that's why he's not calling you back.
Why do you think that?
Well,
Why would he hang out with me so much longer after the kiss?
Maybe he felt obligated to because he came up to you with not really a pickup line, but let's face it, it's kind of a pickup line. He said, what do you say? He said something like, I just want to kiss you right now.
Yeah, he said, I know we don't know each other, but I really just want to kiss you. I'm going to be straight up.
Boom. And then you kissed him, but he didn't kiss you the rest of the date, and then he wouldn't kiss you at the end of the date, which tells me that maybe he just thought you were a bad kisser.
I've never heard that I'm a bad kisser before. I mean, well, let's ask him.
Okay. We're going to give him a call, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why. And that's just my opinion. It could be something completely different, okay?
I really hope you're wrong.
Okay, yeah. Anything but that. I just don't want him to say I'm a bad kisser. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, it's Danny there.
Yeah, this is Danny.
Danny, I'm going to be honest with you. I just want to kiss you. How you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. How's it going?
Good.
Did you hear what I said about the whole kissing thing?
Yeah. You're a radio station or something?
Yes. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update, where if somebody goes out on a date and doesn't get a call back, they email us to give that person a call to find out why. And somebody emailed us about you recently.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Her name was Amanda.
Okay.
Props to you, by the way. She told us about how you came up to her and was like, I just got to be straight up with you. I want to kiss you. And then you guys kissed. Impressive.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty good line.
He admits it is. Okay,
I figured
good.
that's a line that you've used before. So Amanda emailed us about you and wants to know why you're not calling her back. She said you tried to get a hold of you about 4 times now. She really felt like you had a strong connection and just wants to know if she did something wrong or if you're even interested.
I don't know. I don't really know if I want to say anything. You know, it's the radio and everything. I don't want to embarrass her or anything like that. She was nice. I want to just keep it cool.
Keep in mind, though, Danny, she's the one that asked us to call you. So if it does embarrass her, it's kind of her fault.
All right, I'll try to put this as gently as I can. She every time she opened her mouth to talk, she kind of would spit a lot.
Oh no, a spitter!
Okay, first time it happened, I thought, just an accident. We've all done something like that. But it just kept happening, and it was raining all over me. It was just it kept hitting me in the face, and she actually got me in the eye at one point.
No, Danny, I feel your pain. That's the worst thing ever. I've had a few people talk to me that are spitters, and you see that drop coming in slow motion towards your eye the whole time. I completely understand where you're coming from on this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I wear contact lenses, so I was like, oh man, this is killing me.
She just spits when she talks a lot.
A lot. I've never seen anything like it.
Hey, Amanda, do you spit a lot when you talk?
No! Oh my God! No!
Danny, Amanda is actually on the phone with us and heard everything that you just said.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were on the phone. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I cannot believe this is happening on the radio.
Well, maybe it's a condition you want to get checked or something. I don't know.
This has never happened before. I've never heard this before.
That's all I was going to ask you, Amanda. Has anybody ever complained about you spitting on them while you talk?
Never. I've never, ever had this reaction from anybody before. I don't know what was going on. Maybe it's because you kissed me and you made my mouth water. I'm really sorry.
Well, if I made your mouth water, that's flattering, but still, that was a lot. That's some serious saliva action going on in there.
I'm
those
sure it was, but listen, as I'm talking right now, since you said that, I held a piece of paper up to my mouth, and there's nothing. There's not one drop. I'm telling you, it's dry as a bone. I'm talking right now, and it's dry.
Okay, that's a huge improvement, and I think that's great.
Danny, props to you. Apparently kissing you, though, makes women salivate so much they can't control themselves.
Pavlovian dog experiment.
I can't even believe it. My face is bright red. I'm so embarrassed.
Danny, do you think it's a one-time thing, or do you think that Amanda is just embarrassed and trying to downplay it?
I think she's a little embarrassed and just trying to downplay it. She didn't seem drunk. I think this is kind of just who she is and kind of what happens to her. And I think that's cool. That's who she is. It's just I'm not interested in getting drenched every time I...
So you're saying...
I don't know, Danny, though, but think about it. Why would she embarrass herself, put herself in this situation on the radio if she knew it was a common complaint that she's gotten before?
Well... She was sitting by herself at the bar, which makes me think, well, maybe that was a sign.
Oh, no!
Nobody ever wants to tell somebody that they're a spitter.
Guys.
Right? So, Danny, you're saying Amanda's a spitter. No question about it.
Oh, she's a spitter.
You can't know that.
And I kept backing up because she's also a bit of a close talker. She keeps getting close and close and close. And okay.
Danny. You've been honest with me all the way up to this point. If you meet me again for a second date and I spit on you once, just say, that's it, and send me home. But at least give me a chance.
Okay.
I know it's not true.
Danny, would you like to go out with Amanda again? One more date. We will pay for it.
And you can send me home immediately if I spit on you once. I promise I won't.
Yep. One droplet of saliva touches your cheek. You can send her packing.
Come on, it'll be fun, and I promise you I will not spit.
All right, I'll hold you that.
You'll do it again.
Yes.
All right, one drop and I'm out. One drop and I'm out.
One drop and I'm out.
Yep.
We're gonna give this poor girl dry mouth, cotton mouth, because she's so scared.
She's gonna be wiping her mouth the whole time.
She's eating napkins actually at dinner. It's never a good thing when you pursue somebody, get their phone number, they finally agree to go out on a date with you, then you go out and they blow you off. But it's even worse when somebody pursues you, asks you out on a date, and you go out with them, and then they blow you off.
Oh, that's
because you know that it's more than just your looks or whatever. They didn't like something about you personally because they wanted to go out with you bad enough where they pursued you and asked you out, and then they were like, oh, yeah,
never mind.
My mistake. That's what happened to Alicia. Alicia, how are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Good.
We set that
Start
up so
that-
nicely.
Started off on a positive note for you.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. So you met the guy that you want to call today at your yoga class?
I've been going to this yoga studio for like 2 years, and I've noticed him maybe like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously I noticed him. It's yoga, so you don't really want to,
Do you get hit on a lot at yoga class?
No.
Okay.
There's usually not more than like one
Yeah.
or two dudes
Like,
in my yoga class.
I'll go to yoga occasionally, and if I've ever been and like even thought about hitting on a girl at yoga, you just feel like a creep. So
Exactly.
How did he come on to you?
Well, I noticed him a couple times, and then after like a month, we were in the kind of like the lobby area, putting our sneakers on, and he just started a conversation with me saying, how long have you been coming to this yoga studio? Like, you're really flexible.
He
Did he
not
say
that.
No.
Stop it.
wow, you're bendy.
He used that line?
Okay, we were talking about the poses first, and then he said, you're really flexible.
Okay, so he didn't just come up to you and say, hey, I noticed you from across the room, and wow.
You look like you could put your legs behind your head.
So it was more innocent than you made it sound at first.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about your date then.
He picked me up. I mean, he opened the door for me. Like, how many guys open the cars and the restaurant door and make sure you go in first? And we had a really nice dinner. We had good conversation. He offered to share his food with me, which I thought was really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
And then at the end of the night, he walked me back to my place. And, I mean, I was putting all the signs out there, and he was kind of standing where there was enough distance that I knew that he wasn't going in for a kiss, and nothing happened.
And you were making it pretty obvious that you would be okay with a kiss.
Yes, I was putting on all the flirty smiling, rubbing his arm, touching everything.
Did it look like he was thinking about making a move to kiss you?
He was thinking about something. I don't know what he was thinking about.
Okay.
Maybe he was just nervous, or maybe he just doesn't kiss on the first date. There's guys and girls that do that.
Okay, but...
She's like, I've never met one.
And then we kind of gave each other a hug and was like, he's like, I'd love to see you again. And I was like, of course, So that's how it ended.
All right. And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since that night?
I mean, once. I sent him like a thank you, like, hey, I had such a great night. I would love to hang out again. And he's like, yes. He even replied back saying, yes, sometime next week. And then nothing.
Okay.
How long ago was that?
Probably about 2 weeks ago.
That is weird. Maybe he lost his phone. I mean, this sounds like there could be, for once, a reasonable explanation.
Was there anything noteworthy about the date that you're not telling us? Because a lot of times people will forget important details.
I mean, I don't know. I thought I was being flirty. I touched his hand a couple times.
Okay, but I mean more along the lines of, did you ask him to borrow money? Did you tell him?
No.
Okay, and you don't have a sordid criminal history or anything else?
No.
All right. It sounds like a crazy
No.
question, but it comes up often
Yeah.
where we call the person and they're like, oh, yeah, they said that they murdered like 6 people and I couldn't see him again. So there's nothing glaring like that you can think about. The date was perfectly normal.
Yeah, it was a great first date all the way up until the end when we didn't have a kiss.
Why didn't you make the first move then?
Guys, I'm a girl. I'm not going to make the first move.
Oh, come on.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, just hang on. Alicia, I want to promise you this, okay? Out of all the second date updates we've ever done, I've never made this promise. But I promise you that I have your back no matter what happens.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
Yep. I want to get you a second date. I don't care what happens.
Why?
Wow, dude.
Why?
I have your back.
There's an ulterior motive here.
No, not at
That's what I
all.
want to hear.
Whatever we find out about you, like if it's something you did that's weird or whatever, my goal, my mission here is to get you a second date. Okay, Alicia?
Woohoo!
What if it?
All right.
What if it turns out like the guy's married?
And get rid of his wife. Alicia's way better.
She's like kidnapped some
Yeah.
people.
Drop the zero, get with a hero. That's my girl, Alicia. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, we're about to call Jason. Alicia went out on a date with him after meeting him at yoga. Nothing really crazy happened on the date. other than an awkward moment at the end where she thought he might want to go in for a kiss and then realized that he, in fact, didn't want to kiss her. That's the only thing that she could think of that was awkward on the date. So we're going to call him, get him on the line, and see if, in fact, there was something that went wrong on your date. Okay? You ready?
Okay.
All right. Any closing thoughts before we make the phone call?
Let's get me a second date.
Yeah. All right.
That's positive.
Hello?
Hi, is Jason in?
This is he.
Jason, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry?
This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
Not much. How about you?
Not too much. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
Okay.
Her name is Alicia. You met her at yoga class.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Alicia.
Yeah. Well, Alicia told us a little bit about your date, said that she really liked you and would love to see you again, but you haven't been returning her phone calls. So Alicia is wondering if there's a reason that you don't want to go out with her.
Yeah, oh, this is weird. I've just been debating about whether to call her or not.
Why are you debating? What's the problem?
Well,
is that you're not sure if you want to go out with her again?
Yeah. I mean, I like her. We had a great time. It's not that we didn't have a great time. I mean, just when I saw her at yoga class, she was great. She was fantastic. And then we got out on this date. It was, I don't know, it was like she was a different person.
She was acting differently?
No. I mean, she just looked like a totally different person.
How? So you were catfished on a person that you actually met at a yoga class in person. How does that work?
He had his yoga goggles on, Jubal.
Yeah, I guess.
Obviously makes people hotter.
I mean, it's just, in class, she looked so amazing.
Uh-huh.
So amazing. Like, and it wasn't just because of the yoga clothes or whatever. She's a really pretty girl. But she showed up for this date, and she just did not look the same.
How can you look less attractive outside of yoga class? I mean, like, you're sweaty, you don't have makeup on.
Yoga pants are magical, bro.
It is the pants.
What was wrong with her when you saw her?
She had so much makeup on. She just looked completely different.
Oh.
Okay. So you actually like the natural her and not the all done up Alicia.
Yeah. I mean, I say so much makeup. I'm not talking like a lot of makeup. I'm talking like drag queen.
Really? So she showed up and you're like, is your real name Jack? Like, who are you? Was it that bad, really?
I mean, I'm not trying to be critical. It's just like I literally sat there thinking, oh, my God, this is a man. Like, I know better. I know she's not.
You know what?
I yoga
because
class.
I'm not
like,
drag queen. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
What? Hello?
Hey, Jason, that's actually Alicia. She's on the phone.
I'm sorry that I don't
my
look,
God.
beautiful to your standards when I'm dolling myself up for you for a date. Are you serious? I look like a drag queen?
I didn't know you were there. Jeez.
Sorry about that, Jason. I guess we should have maybe told you that beforehand. But yeah, she is.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think I look like a drag queen. I think that I looked really beautiful that night, and you don't know what real beauty is.
I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying, maybe you don't need 15 pounds of makeup to go out on a date. I think you're beautiful without all that stuff. I mean, I had such a great time. It was so much fun.
Yeah, but then you're calling me a drag queen when I'm outside of yoga class. What is that? It's insulting. He expects like a supermodel to just like walk out naturally like Giselle Bundchen with no makeup on. Are you crazy?
Yeah, but I think Jason's saying.
All look like that.
But Jason's saying that he liked you without makeup, so I don't even think he's saying that. Jason, are you just like?
Okay, I'm going on a date. You guys want me to wear yoga pants and like have sweaty hair and like you got? Okay,
I'm not saying that at all, Alicia. Remember, I have your back, Jason.
Oh yeah, no matter what. No matter what.
Jason, are you one of those guys that's just against makeup?
I'm not against makeup. It's a little scary going out with somebody who looks totally different. I didn't expect that. That's all.
But is it something? I mean, you liked her, obviously. Like, why would that stop you from a second date? I've gone on second dates with guys who wear, stupid shirts. Like, you can tell her at some point, like, I think you're beautiful without the makeup.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to say is I think she's gorgeous without the makeup. I don't think she needs all that. I mean,
I don't know who I'm going to end up going out on a date with to go on a second date.
So it was so
You know
bad.
what? You could go take your second date and shove it because I put so much effort into looking good for you that night, and then you could go and insult me and call me a drag queen. You.
Alicia, you are fiery. My gosh. I mean,
So it doesn't sound
I
like.
can't believe you would call me a drag queen and then be like, "Oh, you're so beautiful in yoga class." I'm the same person, idiot.
I know some hot drag
Wow.
queens. I'm just
Alicia,
saying.
it doesn't sound like you want to go out with Jason again.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like, maybe we'll try it again and let's try a little less this time.
Let's try nothing this time. You can go take it and shove it.
We originally started this with Alicia wanting a second date, and now you're not interested in Jason. You're willing to give it another shot?
Yeah, I mean...
This is so weird because I thought I was going to have to convince Jason. But Alicia, is there any way I can convince you to go out with Jason again?
No, and I don't even want to see him at yoga class anymore.
My gosh, you're a dramatic woman.
I've never heard a girl be so insistent that you should appreciate her for her outer beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should embrace her for everything she is.
I don't understand what you're getting all fired up about. I'm sitting here trying to tell you that you look good without all that makeup on. I mean, most people think that's nice.
His makeup on too. Okay, you just don't know how to appreciate beauty or art or makeup skills. Okay, you obviously go for the hippie, like let me grow my armpit hair out. I'm not that. Okay, I look good in yoga and I look good outside, and you should appreciate both of that.
Alicia, like I told you before, Alicia, I've got your back in this whole thing. Jason, how dare you appreciate a woman for just her regular beauty and not wearing makeup? You are such a dog, and you give all of us men a bad name. Get off my phone line right now, you piece of
Wow.
How dare you?
You weren't lying. at the
She
beginning of
spent a
this.
lot of money on that makeup, and all you can do is judge her and want her to be naturally beautiful. You are an ass, my friend.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
We've all heard the expression, nice guys finish last.
Oh, yeah.
What
So
about the
sad.
expression, nice guys blow you off?
I don't think they're considered a nice guy at that point.
Rebecca emailed us. She actually has gone out with a lot of jerks and apparently has finally found a nice dude, but for some reason he's not calling her back. Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you for your email. Thank you for coming on the show. Tell us a little bit about the guy you want us to call.
First of all, I just want to say that I love your show. I listen to you guys all the time.
Oh, thanks, Rebecca. But don't worry, you don't have to suck up. You're already on the show.
Yeah.
Ju-
Plus, we
already picked him.
already know that most people kind of do that anyway. So. Listen to the show, I mean.
No, they don't.
So, yeah, I went out on a date with this guy, and he's different than most guys that I date because, like, I normally date guys who, like, have a lot of money and flashy cars, and they like to show off and show me off, and he is, like, a really nice guy.
Okay.
So I really liked him because he seemed really genuine and sincere, and my friends were all like, oh, my God, you have to stick with this guy if you want to be, like, in a real relationship and not just be arm candy for the rest of your life.
So you feel like you're just arm candy for other dudes?
Oh, totally.
And you seem like you're okay with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's, there are worse things in life, but...
Rebecca, would you consider yourself a hot person?
Oh, totally.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot would you say you are?
11, for sure.
Okay. So tell us what happened on the date.
We went to a comedy show, and we were having a good time, and we laughed. I mean, it wasn't like Jubal's comedy. Like, that would have been the ultimate date.
I know.
But
Seriously.
we were having a really good time, and then I invited him to come out after because I was going to meet the girls at a club, and he gave me, like, this tiny peck on the cheek and said he couldn't come, and then he left. And so I texted him to, like, just give him, a hint that I would definitely go out with him again.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't hear from him. And then I started to think maybe he thinks I'm too hot for him.
Okay.
Okay.
You know how they say, like, couples, like, should look alike and, like,
Right.
a 10 days a 10. And, like, I think he's
Rebecca.
attractive, but I mean...
Rebecca, you know what? I think you're awesome, but also things like that are things that you should think and not say out loud. You know what I mean?
I didn't say it to him. I'm saying it to you guys.
I don't know of any man on the planet who would not call Kate Upton back because they thought she was too hot.
You don't feel like he's necessarily on the same level as you as far as looks are concerned.
It's really hard for me to judge because I'm so used to dating guys who are like super, super hot.
I noticed that we didn't rate personality scale at all in this, or humility, or.
But that's what you said. You were looking for a nice dude, unlike the other guys that you've been with who are just about money and having you as arm candy and everything else. So sometimes you got to slum it, right?
Oh, come on.
Well, I don't have a lot of experience dating nice guys. So my friends just keep telling me that I have to make this one work. So I'm trying to listen to them. I'm trying to make a change.
I feel like nice is just code word for not attractive.
Yeah. I like it's just a slum it with an 8.
Yeah. All right, but you liked him, though, right? I mean, you were attracted to him.
Yeah, I'm attracted to him.
Your voice was going up high, so that's usually a sign of...
Yeah.
Like, he's not, like, a supermodel. He's, like, I don't know, like a B-list celebrity.
Okay, make sure to hold on to those compliments if we get him on the phone.
Yeah, the things that you're saying to us right now, you didn't say these to him, did you?
No, not at all. I mean... Other people kept coming up to me to, like, tell me how great I looked, but, I mean, that always happens. And I ran into a guy who I knew, and he sent us drinks and was flirting with me, but, like, I didn't flirt back.
Okay, well, that could be a turnoff if some other guy was flirting with you, especially if it's, like, a real hot, successful dude.
Yeah, but, I mean, I was there with John, and I stayed with John, and I did not reciprocate the flirting.
Okay.
Good.
And he turned you down, like, right after the comedy show, you said you were going out with your friends, and he didn't want to come along?
No, I invited him. He told me that, I don't know, he couldn't or he had plans or something, and he gave me a peck, and then he left.
All right. Right there, that would make me think that something happened.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're out with a hot girl and you have fun at a comedy show and she invites you to go somewhere, you're going to be like, yeah, sure, I'll come along.
Absolutely.
With her and her 6 girlfriends to a nightclub? I don't know.
Well, maybe not. Actually. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, just hang on. Rebecca is on the phone with us right now, about to do her second date update. Rebecca is very attractive. Rebecca knows that, right, Rebecca?
Yeah.
Doy.
There's nothing wrong with a little confidence, but humility is also a good thing.
Well, I'm not mean. I'm just pretty.
That's true.
Fair.
Maybe the guy was intimidated by you, and that's why he's not calling you back. Now, to remind everybody, Rebecca went out with a guy named John to a comedy club. After the show was over, she invited him out with her and her girlfriends to go clubbing. He said he wasn't into it, gave her a peck on the cheek, and hasn't called her since. Mm-hmm. And he's like the first nice guy she's ever gone out with, because Rebecca says that she normally just dates jerks who are into money and cars and just want to use her as arm candy. Rebecca, there's nothing you can think of that you did wrong on the date.
No, I mean, I told you the only thing was that we ran into that guy I knew who sent us some drinks and was flirting, but I really hope that he's not the reason.
Did you make it obvious that you weren't into that, like you were on the date with John and you weren't flirting with the other guy?
Yeah, I mean, I was sitting at a table with John, and he sent us both drinks like he knew we were on a date.
But still accepting it.
Such a D-bag move, too, for that guy to do that. To just be like, hey, bro, here you go. I'll buy you a drink, too. Why not?
Which means Jubal's done it at one point in time.
It's very true. It feels really good when you do it, too.
Yeah.
We're about to call John right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, hang on.
Hello?
Hey, is this John?
Yes, this is.
John, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Who is this?
Jubal from Moving 92.5. How you doing?
What's up?
Not much. Just calling you because you recently went out with a girl named Rebecca to a comedy show.
Okay.
Rebecca emailed us and told us about your date a little bit, and she is wondering why you're not calling her back.
From what we understand, it's pretty hard to forget Rebecca.
Yeah, I mean, she's a beautiful girl. I think that she's quality people, you know. I just
that sounded so unconvincing,
Yeah.
John.
Searching for words.
Yeah. Did you not like Rebecca very much?
I liked her a lot. It's just I'm not sure what did Rebecca tell you?
She said that you guys went out to a comedy club, had a good time there, and then after she invited you out with her friends, and you didn't want to come. She did also say that some dude that she knows bought you guys both drinks and was flirting with her, and she thought that that might have turned you off a bit.
I mean, that was a little strange, I'm not going to lie, but, you know, I didn't write her off for that. Something happened, you know. I went on her Facebook, and I saw something there that made me feel like it's just not in the cards.
What did you see on her Facebook page?
I was going through her Facebook photos, and I was scrolling down, and I noticed a guy that she was with that looked familiar, and then I made the connection. He's a football player that plays for the Seahawks.
Okay, so she's hanging out with Seahawk players?
Yeah, and, this is a big dude. He's a football player, a professional football player, and there's just no way I can compete with that. So.
But that's it, dude?
That's the reason?
Yeah, this guy's huge, and he's ripped, and he's famous, and he's loaded.
Who was it?
I don't even want to tell you.
Come on, just tell me who it was. I want to know.
No, dude, I'm not going to tell you. There's no reason for me to be putting this business out there.
Yeah, don't make the man fear for his life.
And also, when we were at this comedy club, this comedian was up there joking about how white guy's junk is different than black guy's junk. You know what I mean?
So you're like, so in your mind, you're like, I can't compete on any level. I don't have the money. I don't have the other stuff.
And yeah, she was laughing about it, and so clearly she knows that there's a difference.
Oh man!
She's had T-bone steak and not meatloaf. You can't really compare the two.
I feel so bad.
Hey, John, Rebecca is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said. Rebecca?
Hey.
Wait, what?
John, it's me.
Oh my God.
Say hi to Meatloaf.
I just want to say that you really shouldn't think that I'm judging you just because I went out with a football player. Yeah, he's ripped and he's fast and he's rich, but you're nice, and I wanted to go out with you.
But you understand where I'm coming from, right, Rebecca? I feel like you're used to one thing and I'm the complete opposite, so I'm not sure we're a match.
Come on.
First of all, can't I be the judge on how different it is? I haven't even gotten that opportunity.
Ooh.
Second of all, maybe I don't want to be with a guy like that. NFL players call me all the time. I can date any one of them.
Rebecca, that's not going to help.
I wanted to go out with you because you're nice and you were funny and you treated me like a person instead of just a picture of a person, and I don't get
But Rebecca, do you see where I'm coming from? What if the last person I dated was Scarlett Johansson,
I don't get it because, first of all, I'm just as hot, if not hotter, than Scarlett Johansson. And
I'm not going to argue with that, but it's the principle. You have to understand where I'm coming from, right?
Hey, John, why can't you look at it the other way and go, wow, somebody who's with Scarlett Johansson is now with me. I must be pretty special, too. Why can't you look at it like that instead of just being like, I could never live up to that?
Thank you.
Rebecca, you've slept with an NFL defensive tackle, and I just can't get that out of my mind.
I can't get it out of mine now either. Thank you for the visual.
That's not fair. I've slept with a lot of NFL players, and they're not all defensive linemen, okay?
Rebecca, I don't think you said that the way you meant to.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel here. John, I think you need some confidence. Do you not feel confident about yourself at all?
I have confidence, but I think comparatively, I'm just not sure it's what she's used to.
Everybody has a past, dude.
The guy was an all-pro defensive tackle. He knows what he's doing.
I don't think having sex with a woman is quite the same as tackling a man.
It depends.
Depends how rough you like
it.
it.
God.
Well, Rebecca, you got your answer. Let me ask you real quick. John, would you like to go out with Rebecca again? We will pay for a second date.
Give it a shot,
Yeah,
man.
do it, man. Come on. You might as well try it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a match.
Seriously?
Yeah, like I said, Rebecca, I think you're beautiful. I think you're a special girl, but I don't think that we work together.
Oh, my God.
You have no idea what it was like with this other guy. He could have treated me like a football in bed, and you could treat me like a lady, and you're going to let it get in the way.
I don't now I'm sure John is going to be fixated on that, Rebecca. You're getting tossed around like a football.
I've got her number. If I build up some sort of mental block, maybe I'll give her a call.
All right.
Well, don't expect me to be sitting around waiting for your call, okay? Because it sounds like you have lots of issues that you need to work out.
Plus, she's going to be pretty busy. Training camp starts soon. There's going to be a lot of guys in town to hang out with.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.